I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. All right, y'all. We're going to talk Bucks, but y'all saw the title for today. I just got back, and I was disturbed to hear that LeBron James was signing a 2-year deal with the Philadelphia 76ers. 2 years, 8 million. I just I don't even understand what's happening right now. I'm still trying to process all of this, and I need the help for Bucks from Bucks Nation friends and family to explain to me why this is okay, why this doesn't stain this man's legacy, why he's not officially a ring chaser. I need y'all to understand, and like from my point of view, where I'm agitated because people like to call this man a goat. And I want to understand what he's doing that's goat like. This behavior is anti-goat. Everything he does is anti-goat. You can't just go from team to team creating super teams, creating Voltron, winning a chip, and then poking your chest out. Especially if you're not the person catching the bodies. All you doing is passing the strap to someone else. They catching the charge. Kyrie, Ray Allen, uh, what's my man's name? Street Clothes saved him. It's like, damn, bro, like this is getting out of hand. And then the stands, they make excuses for everything. Like, hey, why you hating on him? This is the problem with this new generation in society right now. Whenever you tell the truth, you're a hater. They can't call you a liar, but they'll call you a hater for telling the truth. Absolutely ridiculous. Friends and family, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm getting back. I'm still getting acclimated, but I just had to go live to talk about this because this is outrageous. Like, I just want to put this out there because a lot of people are like, oh man, you just hate LeBron. It's not that. I don't hate any athlete. You're here to entertain me. Why would I hate you? They pay you to entertain me. I don't hate you. I can dislike your conduct. I can dislike things that you're saying, but I'm not going to hate you. You're here to entertain me. That's what you're paid to do. My thing is, the whole problem I have is you say LeBron James is a great player. He's an all-time great player. That's cool. Leave it there. Once you start being like, oh, he up there with Mike, you gotta let that go. That's something you can't get there. Especially with the conduct that you use to get your chips, you definitely can't get there. You definitely can't get there. And you're not even, and the thing is, the disrespect that I have. Shout out Bleacher, appreciate you resubscribing as a member. Shout out to all the channel members, appreciate y'all. It helps support the channel and keep this thing moving. It's like the disrespect to like pass up all of these all-time great players that stayed on the same franchise, have electrifying moments in the finals and things of that nature. You just bypass Magic Johnson, who got 5 rings for the Lakers. You bypass Kobe, 5 rings with the Lakers. You bypass Tim Duncan, he got 5 rings. It's like, how? It's like this narrative, this Clutch Sports is like the Death Star. All this, I just don't support what they got going over there. They create narratives. They do all types of behind the scenes stuff. I'm just cool on all that. Like, the sooner he retired, like I said, the better for the NBA. But just for me being away, I feel like this is a sucker move. You see these young dudes got something over there going, and they looking to win a chip, and you want to go ride the coattails and then say you won a championship when it was really they won a championship. I mean, this team is stacked. Let's not kid ourselves, friends and family. The Sixers are stacked, and there's gonna be more people. They're gonna want to ring chase. They're gonna go there. I already heard KCP going over there. I'm sure many others. They already got Anthony Simons over there. They got a squad. The Sixers have a squad now with the addition of LeBron James. So it's going to be very interesting to see how they mix, how this affects the maturation of Maxey, VJ Edgecombe. like how this whole chemistry is gonna work. So now is LeBron gonna be the facilitator, and then Maxey is gonna be like the shooting guard. Like it's gonna be interesting to see the dynamic. Nonetheless, I think it's a sucker move by LeBron, but I just he's just his whole career is a lot of sucker stuff to me, and I just don't see how the stand supported and try to compare him to Mike. Mike had to go through the fire. Mike had to go through the fire, getting knocked down, beat up, thrown out the air. All types of stuff was happening to Mike, and he had to overcome. People talk about Pippen. Pippen wasn't cold his first couple years in the league. He was serviceable. He got cold later, maybe third, fourth year. He had to be he was had to be gradually assimilated into what they was doing. He didn't come in making no instant impact like Penny Hardaway or somebody like that. He came along slowly and he grew within the organization, a homegrown product, you dummies. Always talking. So you shouldn't be able to have a homegrown product. So Steph Curry shouldn't be allowed to have a Klay Thompson that he could grow with. So it's okay for Steph, but because it's Mike and they want to try to defame his legacy, they want to say, oh, he couldn't win. He couldn't win without Pippen. Pippen was groomed by him in the organization. They grew together just like Steph and Klay. Why is that a bad thing? They went through the fire together. Pippen getting his back broke up, all of that. But they stood tall. They didn't go asking for help. They didn't cry or whine about what was happening. They just got back to work. They didn't run to go to somebody else's crib to learn how to be like them. They just went through the fire and learned the hard way. Did they win right away? No, but they put in the pain until they learned how to win. And then you got the knuckleheads that like to say the Pistons was old. They were not old. Isaiah Thomas was like 27, 28, and so was Dumars and them. It's just all this narratives. If people would just use Google or Chat GPT, they wouldn't even be trying to have the discussion about LeBron James. It's just his legacy is so tainted to me. Like, damn, man. If they would just chill with the GOAT talk with dude, I could be cool. I could let it go. But the GOAT talk is disrespectful because even on my personal list, and this is no bias, I don't understand how he's above Steph Curry. I don't understand how he's above Tim Duncan. Both of these dudes washed you in the finals, yet you're above them. Makes no sense. It makes no sense, like the name Silk the Shocker. Same thing, makes no sense. Silk Repel Shock, same thing with this, makes no sense. What are you talking about? The same way, like, when you're the GOAT, you have no challengers of whose era it was. You get what I'm saying? When it was Mike's era, it was Mike's era. There were no challengers. If you want to talk about saying this is LeBron era, I would say, how could you say it's LeBron's era if Steph Curry got as many chips and he won most of his chips on you? How is that possible? It doesn't make sense. Tim Duncan cooked you multiple times and told you he was going to cook you after you snuck one away from him. He came back the next year and blew y'all a whole team out. So what are we talking about? Where's the killer instinct? Where's the true domination? You tell me numbers. That's why it throw me off was the people talk about all this numbers business, right? Because, like, if we look in the NFL, for example, right, and if people be like, you want to talk about numbers, right? People know that Emmitt Smith has the most rushing yards of all time, but no one considers him the best running back of all time, though he has the stats, because people know what they saw. They know what they saw with Barry Sanders, right? They know what they saw with Walter Payton. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, in the NFL, they don't have a clutch sports where they can play people to push a narrative or an agenda. If we look at football again, you talk about stats because that's all they like to talk about is stats. I like to talk about winning. Winning matters. You talk about stats, we could talk about Peyton Manning's stats all day, but it doesn't matter because Tom Brady got the chips and all the hardware. So what are we talking about? Why is it different in basketball? Who in any sport, any discipline has a losing record in their particular sport in the finals and is considered the GOAT in any sport? Y'all could start using pickleball, badminton, lacrosse, any sport that you think of where someone has a losing record in the finals and is considered an all-time great. Because I've never seen it. That's why maybe kickball, dodgeball, y'all pick a sport. That is impossible for it to be that way because a negative can't be a positive. You've lost more than you won, so how can you be the best? How? We know no one is going to the finals every year. We know that, right? But when you go, it should matter. And if you're going as much as that and you're not even clearing 50%, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Kobe winning record in the finals. Steph a winning record in the finals. Tim Duncan a winning record in the finals. Magic Johnson a winning record. How are you better than all these people that win? Why is winning not important to LeBron fans? I just want to understand why winning isn't important to you people. Like, what's the deal? I just don't get it. Y'all talk stats, but it's never about winning. You tell me he went to the finals 10, so what? You made an attempt, you lost. So what does it matter? I don't care about the journey or how many times. No one cares. You think the Buffalo Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 times, didn't win nothing. Nobody cares. We only care about winning. Winning is all that matters. And within winning, to become an all-time great, you have to have moments. You have to have moments. What like if we want to just put it to that, when you remember great players, you remember the moments they had in the finals of whatever sport. If that's Derek Jeter, if that's Wayne Gretzky, if that's Cristiano Ronaldo, if that's R9, if it whatever it is, they have some of the best moments on the biggest stage, right? And if we look at the finals that LeBron has been to 10 times or however many times he's been, his biggest moment is a block from behind. Low key a coward play. The player can't defend himself. He doesn't see what's happening. A block shot from behind is his biggest moment in 10 finals. Let that sink in, friends and family. His biggest moment, most memorable moment is a block from behind. You went to 10 finals and that's all that they could talk about is a block from behind. How cold were you really? Or how scary were you? Because let me tell y'all something. Like people talk about that block, but they don't talk about the play that happened right after the block, right? If y'all look after that block, why didn't that man? It's game 7. Why don't you have the ball? You the man, you the GOAT, you supposed to be all this greatness, right? Why were you over in the corner letting Kyrie live and die with whatever happened? Why did you not have the ball in your hand taking that shot? Why were you scared? It's game 7. Everything is on the line. And you're relying on a teammate again to save your life. And don't tell me he couldn't have came and got that ball. It was more than enough time. If you go back and look at the footage, I almost threw my remote. This man ran to the corner like he was a 3 and D guy. He ran to the corner like he was a 3 and D guy. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This dude. And then on top of that, I'm hearing Rob Parker talking about that LeBron was trying to go to the New York Knicks. Did y'all hear that? That LeBron was trying to go to the Knicks and they stopped him at the door like, "No, we don't want to do all that." Can you imagine the lack of character in this one? This man wanted to go to the Knicks. Absolutely crazy, friends and family. Absolutely crazy. While I'm on this rant, I just want to pause for a minute too, and I wanted to shout out Mr. Cool. In these last couple shorts and lives, Mr. Cool been dropping some great questions and commentary. If y'all haven't seen it, and especially defending Ryan Rollins when we were talking about trading him for Peyton Watson, he definitely felt the way and had the stats to back it up. So I want to say shout out to Mr. Cool. And also, I want to say this to Bucks fans. I'll take an intermission. I'm bombing on LeBron. To Bucks fans, there's more and more like podcasts, and I'm seeing Twitter posts where people are starting to look at the Bucks roster like, hey, they got some talent here. They got some things working. Like they're headed in the right direction. Other people and other media pundits are starting to see that this roster, they see where it has potential and where we're doing the right thing. So I just want y'all to know that obviously we gonna be first because we the best, but there's other news outlets catching on to that as well. That they think we got some talent in Braden Burries, Nate Ament, Ryan Rollins, KPJ. They know we have some talent on this roster, and they like our coach as well. So I just want y'all to know, don't be nervous. This season is obviously we're not gonna go undefeated or nothing crazy, but I think that we could possibly be a playing team, if not a like 8th or 7th seed. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna really put that out there. You got to think of how much talent was taken away and all on the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sixers accumulated quite a bit of talent recently, and that hurt a lot of other teams. So I think it weakened the East in certain regards. Where I think it'll give the Bucks a chance to really get into the play-in. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let's see who's in the building. What up, Pickle Luke? Oliver Story was good. Gibson Nicholas was good. Appreciate you tapping in. Derek Stevenson, BKC. J Hall was good. Greg Delaney in the building. Mr. 414 was good. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Just wanted to talk a little LeBron James here. This little caught me off. Jimmy Roller, my dude, was good. Appreciate you tapping in. Shout out to Jimmy Roller. Veggie Gross in the house. Mac Jerry, what up? What up? Appreciate y'all tapping in. Hit that like button. We doing a random live today. What up? What up, Janet? Yeah, they bus riders, man. Bus riders. What up, Janet MOC? The Knicks is terrified now. I don't think they knew that he was going to do all that. But they definitely terrified now. Like, woo. Like that. Woo. That's a hell of a team. Like, I can't hate. Like, I get it, but just take all that GOAT stuff off the table is what I'm saying with that type of conduct. What up, Jeff Riley? Salute. What up, EP? Appreciate you tapping in. What up, LeVar? Appreciate you, Leroy. Jay Lewis in the house. What's good? Jay Lewis. Bleacher, I see you. Hype Man, what's good? Appreciate you. Get to some of these comments, see what's cracking with the people. Yeah, we got a decent team, J. Cole. Absolutely. Mr. 414 said Giannis is uncomfortable in my head. It ain't gonna be what he thought. Nah, not with this move. It ain't gonna be what you thought. Absolutely. I think the Bucks are a 10th seed. They could be anywhere from 10th to 7th, depending on health. They could be from 10th to 7th. That's how I feel about it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Yeah, J Hall, the whole thing is he's chasing ghosts, bro. That's the whole thing. He's still trying to chase Mike. That's why he's still playing. And he don't understand his conduct has already taken that off the table. Once what happened to you in 2011, it's off the table. People are like, oh, what about 2016? What about what? Dude, if y'all go back and look at that series, Kyrie was averaging almost 30. Who else has had their second option averaging almost 30 in a series? Mike has never had a second option averaging 30 or being able to close a game for him. Think how much of a luxury that is for LeBron James in that series. I just got to play the first 3 quarters, and then I just let Kyrie take it home. That ain't no GOAT. All he is a dark-skinned Pippen, and I've been telling people that for years, and I stand 10 toes on that. You can't tell me physically what he does better than Scottie Pippen. That's why Scottie Pippen be talking crazy now. He like, hell, if y'all gonna say he the GOAT, then I'm the GOAT. Because I'm doing what he doing now is what I was doing back in the day. And that's a fact. Pippen was set the tables, play defense, distribute, and score as needed, same as LeBron, but neither one of them is closers. So they the same to me. And that's no disrespect. Scottie Pippen is a great player. Top 75 all time along with LeBron James. But I think those are the 2 players that should be compare. It's Scottie Pippen and LeBron or LeBron and Magic. Leave Mike out of there, man. Mike is on a throne all by himself, chilling. Like, stay away from there. Hey, the altitude too high. You won't be able to breathe up there where Mike at. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out. He got all the Infinity Stones. He been had them for a long time. You gotta chill out. He got too many. The thing is, what Clutch Sports can't erase is the footage of the moments. We saw the 6 threes against Portland. We saw the game-winning shots in the Phoenix series. We saw the game-winning shots in the Utah. Were game-winning, where he had the ball and made a basketball move and pulled up and put your lights out. That's why he is up there. He had moments on the biggest stage in the most pressure-packed situations. There is no way on any level that anybody could tell me that what Mike did on his last game in a Bulls uniform, that any way that you think LeBron would have had enough heart to do that. There's no way. To steal the ball, hold it, to take the last shot, stop it. That's a different type of heart when you doing stuff like that's a different type of, I got this. He went and made the defensive play, which would have been like the block, right, from behind for LeBron, but he took it upon himself. He took the basketball in his hands. I am going to, whatever happens, it will be on me. He took that basketball. He walked it up slow, and he took the one-on-one challenge. He didn't take it to the hoop. He shot a mid-range. Right? Right in his face. Boom, pose, everything. Not a worry in it, not a worry. When have you ever seen LeBron do something like that? That was crazy. When have you ever seen that? When have you ever seen LeBron score like 43% of your team's points? Like Mike did in that Phoenix series. I think that was Mike at some of his highest power was against in that Phoenix series. That was crazy. He was averaging like 44 a game, cooking everybody. Whatever it takes to win. See, that's the thing. Jordan don't have empty stats. His stats come with wins. It was people that I heard, and I was like, damn, I could never hang out with you. You got a loser spirit. They said when LeBron lost some of these finals, he should have still been MVP because of his stats. Can you imagine losing and then somebody telling you should win something even though you lost? That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy to me. I can't even imagine thinking like that. That's just insanity. I just think this is a real chump move on his part. I really think it's just a chump move. Mike averaged 30 shots a game. I feel you, right? But he shot 50% and he shot mostly jumpers. What are we talking about? He shot 30 shots a game. Okay. That's exaggerating. That's cool. But he shot 50% from the field career. So what are we talking about? And he shot mostly jumpers. LeBron is just head down. LeBron don't even got no bag. They be talking about Mike ain't got no bag, which is absolutely insane. But LeBron don't got no move. LeBron ain't got no fadeaway or air reverse or none of these moves that Mike got. What is LeBron's move besides the bull rush? Like, what is his move? He don't even got a move. It's just physical, downhill. I'm going to run you over and get a layup. There's no finesse in his game. There's no aura in LeBron's game. It don't even look. What kid is mimicking what LeBron does on the court? What does he do? That's what I'm asking. Like, if you a GOAT, you should be able to be mimicked, right? There should be things they see. Oh, I want to do this move like he does. I want to shoot like he shoot. There's nothing in his game that really anybody wants to mimic besides the longevity. His jumper is mid-range and it's the longevity game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. I get it. Get your numbers, get your stats, pad them the way you want to. That's cool, my dude. I just ask everybody leave Mike alone. There is no GOAT outside of Mike. Anything else is blasphemous. It's literally blasphemous. Because there's nothing you can say that makes sense on a logical plane that you can say anybody's better than Mike. How do all his peers say he the best and fans want to talk otherwise? You know how ill that is for fans that think they smarter than the players that played? Is ill. Every time they got a poll, he always win. But they still want to fight. They still want to fight. And then this coward want to sit here and ride the coattails of teams, create teams. Hell, he got his head. Think about this. You let somebody beat your head in Cleveland, told you to and make fun of you about it. You run to Miami instead of staying home, standing tall, standing 10 toes down, and want your redemption. Instead, you left and ran to another grown man that already had a chip so you could try to learn, so he could be your Mr. Miyagi. So he could be your Mr. Miyagi. Knock it off. Jordan didn't need no Mr. Miyagi. He didn't need to go for no retreat to no other team to learn to be to learn to have killer instinct or any of that. That's crazy. If they don't get this dude out of here with this foolishness, it's really making me mad. It really is. Hey, Anthony, I already know, but you know, like the LeBron fans, they got and even if they exaggerate, bro, let them exaggerate. 30 shots is cool. He got multiple scoring championships, multiple MVPs. So I guess them 30 shots was just all that was just right, wasn't it? It was just right. Yeah, he is the system. He is the system. Let me see what homie Jeff's talking about. They saying that Giannis should be with the model type. I seen that already. I seen that. Shout out to Jeff. Hey, he love who he love, man. Hey, Giannis, don't be down in there Miami messing up, man. It's all fool's gold and plastic, bro. Trust me. All fool's gold and plastic. It don't even feel the same, bro. Don't do it to yourself, bro. Basketball Jones. Yeah, that chase down block. That's it. That's it for him. That's his biggest finals moment. Yeah, the modern NBA is weak, bro, to me. It is weak. There's no physicality. It's a lot of flopping. It's a lot of Sigourney Weaver activity going on. A lot of Sigourney Weaver activity. A lot of acting. A lot of flopping from grown men. I can't. I just can't. I can't. And then LeBron, of all people, you the biggest, strongest person in the NBA, and you flop the most. The lack of pride in this one and the lack of pride in his fan base is truly concerning. Truly concerning. Heat fleece the Bucks. How? Like, that doesn't even make sense. How do the Heat fleece the Bucks? What are you talking about? We gutted your whole team and took picks. And now y'all got Giannis and it don't even matter because of what the Sixers just did. So, what are you talking about? And y'all got to re-sign Giannis. So, what are you talking about? Don't come in here playing, man. Talk like you got some sense. I got time today. I'm almost recovered. I got time today. I'm not mad at you, Queen Mamba, saying Kobe the GOAT, because Kobe traced the original. So, if you want to say Kobe 1B, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool because he traced the original, which was Mike. How am I tripping, bro? What am I tripping about? Just elaborate. Just elaborate how I'm tripping, bro. Again, if I'm lying, you could tell me where I'm lying. Because I got all the receipts, bro. It's just that people don't want to hear the truth, man. It's just that people just don't want to hear the truth. And I'm sorry about that. It is what it is. Enough is enough. When it just has to be said. Jada MOC said Giannis looking at our bench while Miami got 3 seats to fill with only $6 million to spend. Miami might be in trouble, low key. Like, this move really changed a lot. It did impact the NBA. LeBron still has that ability to definitely impact the NBA. And this move definitely sent shockwaves throughout the NBA. Was it a coward move? Absolutely. Do I expect it? Absolutely. Was it the smart move for an old man to try to get a chip? Absolutely. Just like him trying to go to the Knicks, I get it. You know, you don't got no personal pride. I'm trying to get these chips. Why wouldn't I just go to the team that just won a chip, which should have been a Kevin Durant type of move? Which I wish that would have been successful. That Kevin Durant could have been exiled. He could have been vindicated from what he did, and all Kevin Durant did was follow what LeBron did, but he didn't execute it right. That's all. Injuries, other things went wrong, but he was following his blueprint. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think I agree with you, King Tuck, that Miami might get DeMar or Levine. I agree. They need both, low key. They need both. I I'm not gonna say the thing is though, King Tuck, I'm gonna tap you in a minute, Bleacher, is that they have so much talent. They are loaded that I don't even know if injuries would stop this train, to keep it real. Chessbox said team hopping to contenders a fitting end to LeBron's career. Facts. 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 100% agree. I think I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know we gonna compete. I tell you that. I guarantee we gonna compete. 100% we gonna compete. LeBron he might be barely in my top 10, or I don't think he is in my top. He might be 11 for me. Cause I got Mike, Magic. No, this ain't no order. I'm just writing out the people that I think. So Mike, Magic, Kareem, Duncan, Shaq, Kobe, Bird, Olajuwon. Then maybe LeBron. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I have to think about it, but he's somewhere in there. So like between like 8 and 11, I got LeBron between 8 and 11. I would say he between 8 and 11 for me. And I have to punish you for losing in the finals. You just can't get there that often and lose that much regardless of circumstances, because a lot of them times people make excuses for this dude losing. He had 60 win teams, number one seeds, and they was still getting cooked. So I don't want to hear none of that. You can't be rewarded for failure. I don't know what it is. Like there's, you know what they just had in my daughter's school or daycare or whatever. Like they have it now, like when they're doing races and stuff like that, everybody gets the trophy or the little award now. They don't really have like that first, second, and third like that no more. Everybody gets an award, so nobody's sad. You know what I told my daughter? There's only one winner. Everybody can't win. One person wins. Everybody else loses. If you're not, it's like, man, did y'all watch dude? Ricky Bobby quotables is just unreal. If you not first, you last. Period. There's no rainbow or silver lining. You lost and you lost. That's it. You cannot prop up failure. There's no other sport that tries to prop up a player with failure besides basketball. What are we talking about? Baseball loves Derek Jeter for winning, for coming up big when it matters most, winning. Reggie Jackson, they call this man Mr. October because he's that clutch. That's what sports is about. Winning. Not getting there. What's wrong with this society? If you didn't win, you lost. I don't care what it is. I don't care what the circumstances are, who you were going against. That's your problem, not mine. You lost, not me. You need to accept it. The fan base needs to accept it. You can't be a loser and a winner at the same time. That ain't how it works. Talking about this man to go got a losing record in the finals. Don't nobody in no other sport. Golf, nothing, got a losing record in they finals and they to go. Knock it off. Absolutely ridiculous. Society is a train wreck. No Supreme. Tell me what his game consists of. This we can have this discussion. What is his game? What is his game? What does he do? Is he a driver, slasher? What is his game? You let me know in the comment section. That's what I'm saying. You could tell me this, knocking this and that, but you can't call me no liar. That's what you can't do. Whatever I'm saying, you know it's fact. It might not, you might not like it. Like castor oil, but it's good for you. But it's good for you. That's all I'm saying. What up, AB? It can't be no sleepers now. Unless it's injuries, bro. It's a crash course for the Knicks and the Sixers. I don't see it no other way. Who else got a squad? Yeah, losing with all that help is crazy. You create your own team still losing is ill to me. That is just ill. Anything can happen, but that's not likely. Not this year, sir. That is not likely. Dude, Ricky Bobby, man, people need to go back and watch that movie, man. Ricky Bobby, that racing, he was dropping gems for kids, for adults. Stop all this participation trophy. You ain't win, you lost. That's it. All this foolishness is ridiculous. I'm not letting them live, bro. I ain't letting them live. It's too much. It's too much. Point forward. What is his game? What does he do on the court? Is he a great three-point shooter mid-range? Or is he a bull in a china shop? There's no style to his game. There's no style. There's absolutely zero style or finesse to his game. When you watch somebody like T-Mac, you want to play like T-Mac. You see his game, his handles, how smooth and effortless his game looks. You want to mimic that. You watch Anthony Hardaway, the way he played basketball, the moves he was doing even back in the day is stuff that they can't do now. The game, what does he do? What's his move? Jordan had the fadeaway. He made that famous. Left and right block fadeaway. Mid-range. Slasher. Everything. What does LeBron do? That's what I'm asking. His mid-range is terrible. Three-point terrible. It's just a bull in a china shop. Knock it off. Let me tap in my boy. Jordan was a scorer and a defender, but he was a scorer on all levels. A scorer on all levels. He just didn't shoot a lot of threes. Think if he did shoot threes, would it be like? What up, James? I see you in the chat too. Salute. That's what I'm saying. What would you mimic from LeBron's game? I'll wait for the chat. I'll wait in the chat. Y'all let me know what you would mimic from his game. Again, Prot, how am I hating telling the truth? What am I lying about? That's all I'm asking. That's the thing. That's the thing in this generation, right? When you tell the truth, you hating. How can I be hating if I'm not lying? That's what I'm saying. How am I hating if I'm not lying? That's all I'm saying. What up, James? Yeah, sir. He flopping everywhere. He doing everything just cowardly fashion, man. He's the Tin Man. He's the Tin Man. He ain't got no heart. All stats. He's the Peyton Manning of the NBA. He's Peyton Manning of the NBA. All stats. All stats. That's it. All stats. That's all you tell me. No moments. Just like Peyton Manning. No moments, all stats. Biggest moment, again, is a block from the back, which is a coward move anyway, because the defender has no way to defend themselves or to alter their shot. That's his biggest moment in 10 finals. Is that a lie? You went to the finals 10 times, hundreds of games, and your biggest moment is a block from behind. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Again, Then that is his move. That's what I said. I'm agreeing with you. He is a bull in a china shop, but that's nothing that anybody wants to mimic. People want to shoot like Steph Curry. They want to jump like Mike. They want to fade away like Mike. They want to dribble like Kyrie. You get what I'm saying? Want to shoot like Klay Thompson. Want that game to be as smooth as T-Mac. People want to be able to play isolation basketball like Melo, like ISO Joe. What do they want to do like LeBron? I'm still not lying yet. I'm still not lying. Let me tap in Bleacher. Hold on, Bleacher. Tapping you in. You ready, Bleacher? Yeah, tell me hating. I'm telling nothing but truths. Nothing but the truth. I ain't told one lie yet. Just say you don't like me telling the truth. I respect that. But don't call me no hater if I ain't lying. Because for me to hate on someone, I would have to be lying on them. Dude, that is crazy. That is crazy. Hey, look, hold on 1 second. Hey, what up, James? Remember when Jordan kept switching teams in order to try stacking up all those rings? Yeah, me neither. What up, Bleacher? Hey, Mr. Cool was going in on us too before you go into the LeBron thing. Mr. Cool was going in on us for saying we would trade Ryan Rollins for Peyton Watson.
Oh yeah.
Because of the advanced stats. I had to shout out Mr. Cool. I was like, he went in. And we were just saying that Peyton Watson is a really good player. And at 6'8" as well. Hold on, we got somebody new tapping in. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, he got scared. All right, you tap back in, you get a chance, bro. And I'm just like, I don't know. Go ahead, Bleacher. It's on you, man. Let me chill.
Look. See, a lot of people, I don't see when I do. Well, we do the conversation. What you do first? You do the research. And I watched a lot of podcast videos of Laker fans. They was ecstatically when LeBron got left. They was like, finally. Or they'll say Kobe would never do what LeBron's been doing in Los Angeles. So, if some people think we hating,
I'm about to make them mad now. Watch this. I'm about to make them mad now. Yeah. I gotta gather myself. Right. Another truth that'll be called hate, right? I'm gonna say this, Bleacher, you gonna laugh, I know. Yeah, LeBron James is the worst Laker superstar ever. Let me repeat myself. LeBron James is the worst Laker superstar in history. Let me explain. Let me explain. Kobe Bryant in the Lakers uniform, 5 championships. Shaquille O'Neal, 3 championships. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 5 championships. Magic Johnson, 5 championships. So by these Amara's Logic advanced stats, and by my number system, this tells me he's the worst performing Laker superstar of all time. And then on top of that, the chip that you won has an asterisk with it. Cause you didn't even play with a live crowd. You was playing with people on screens. Like, that was crazy. Like, that don't count. That don't count. All I'm doing is telling the truth. It's all these other narratives being pushed. All I'm doing is balancing the force here by telling a few truths. I'm just telling a few truths. Now y'all can call it hate, but is it a lie? Is LeBron James not the worst Lakers superstar of all time? Is that a lie?
No, I'm not. You know what? I like how everybody say start hating, but I'm like, if you got all these other, sports reporters, Rob Parker, you got all these other writers. The only one that glazing for LeBron is Nick Wright, because he's for Clutch Sports. and whatever, and Shannon Sharp will be like glazing LeBron because it's on Clutch Sports.
Right.
But everybody else is pretty much like this is another way of stacking the deck. If he would have went to Miami, whatever. He went to Miami. He went to Cleveland, whatever. But I said a week ago, I'm like, I know he probably go to probably 76ers. Because I knew once Jaylen Brown went there, I'm like, all right, he probably goes somewhere that he can stack the deck. But then, like you guys didn't read what Rob Parker said, he tried to go to the
Knicks. Just how crazy is that he tried to go to the Knicks?
He tried to go to the Knicks. So my thing is, LeBron, everybody wants to say he's the GOAT, and pretty much Rob Parker said he's the GOAT of going every other team.
Right, right. Yeah.
League. Like, I can't fight with that, man. Like, I was a fan of LeBron when he first came in the league, but now it's like,
that was me. I was a fan, like supported LeBron Miami until that GOAT comment came out of his mouth. I was like, oh, you got wild disrespect for your checkered past in the playoffs. I was like, oh no, I can't mess with you. No, I supported it because they was on his helmet because he never won a championship. So I'm like, man, let this man win a championship. And all the like the hate that he got, or people just were mad, burning jerseys. I was like, man, he trying to, go to Miami. He lived in Cleveland. He want to go to Miami, Let him do his thing. Let him win it. And he won a chip. And I was happy. But then when the GOAT conversation, he started talking like he the GOAT and doing all this. You? What does that mean that dude be doing? He be like that, like you talking about being a GOAT? You? Nah, we can't do that. We can't do that. Go ahead, Bleacher. And that's why I'm mad, Prot, is because of the GOAT conversation. If you gonna mention him as a GOAT, I'm on your helmet because I know who Black Jesus is. I watched it. I watched it live. I know what it was. I know what real aura farming is. I aura farming. That was Jordan walking on that court with them Jordans and the knee sleeve down on the calf. What? How many people was mimicking the whole fit? Ain't nobody mimicking nothing from LeBron. Nothing. Knock it off. Go ahead, Bleacher.
Now, and then the question: would you done it? No.
Because
here's my issue. When Clutch Sports has been trying to minimize Kobe Bryant's career ever since he's been in Los Angeles, and that's huge decrement, and that's why Lakers fans wasn't taking it. I'm listening to these fans. I'm listening to Lakers fans. They was not having LeBron trying to downgrade Kobe's career. That was another issue that was going on. I listened to that. They was not happy with it. And my problem with LeBron is he wants to stack the deck. He wants to go to the team. He wants to credit, but he doesn't want the work for it. That's the problem. He wants all the credit, don't want the hard work for it.
Right.
And that's why I don't respect that. People get mad at me and say I'm hating on one. I'm just looking at facts. That's why I'm looking at. See, this is what's going on with Giannis right now. That's the irony of all this. We're looking at Giannis like, is that your king?
Right.
Is that what you?
Get over here.
I'm being honest. It makes me look at Giannis like you wanted to leave, but you didn't want to leave. You leave now, and now you don't want to be bad with you.
Hey, look at that. Look at Jordan got more blind followers than Jesus. It's crazy. What's wrong with you, bro? What's wrong with you, Arson? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I watched them. Sorry.
What up, Beer Batter, Gubby Shark? Salute. Like y'all Hey, y'all got a squad, bro. Y'all got a squad now. Y'all got the who's who of players on y'all team. Man.
I feel bad for 76er fans because they going to be looked at and scrutinized. They're going to talk about Bron all the time. They're going to talk about Embiid. They're not going to talk about Jaylen Brown that should be talked about. They're not going to talk about Maxey. They're going to talk about LeBron only.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so mad about Kyrie saving his life. Because Kyrie never get the credit. Is when they say, oh, LeBron came back from 3-1. They never talk about Kyrie dropping 30 a game. They never talk about what Kyrie did games 4 through, or Kevin Love games 4 through 7. Like, they never talk. Who was closing, scoring in the fourth, in the big money moments? It was Kyrie. How are you the GOAT and someone else is closing games? Magic Johnson was a point guard and he was closing games. Larry Bird was a small forward closing games. What are we talking about? Kobe Bryant, shooting guard, closing games. Man, if y'all don't knock it off with this fool, he's not top 3, man. No. If you, the first top 3 off rip, you put it should be Mike, Kareem, Kobe. First 3 off rip. Then you can have Magic, top 4. Then you have Bird, top 5. Then Timmy. Timmy is at 6. Knock it off. He can't be better than Tim Duncan. He can't be. You cannot be better than someone that beats you. What are you? How? How can you be better than someone that beats you? What are you talking about? That's crazy. You cannot be better than someone that beats you. What part of the game is that? How can he be above Tim Duncan?
Oh my
Tim
God.
Duncan stole it. Tim Duncan grabbed a microphone in front of everyone and said, we're going to win the championship. He did it. Who would ever do something like that to Mike Jordan? Grab a microphone on some WWE promo cut and start talking crazy and then back it up. In what parallel universe would that ever happen to Mike? Bars. Are you kidding me? Tim Duncan took the microphone and looked and told that man, we're going to beat you. We let y'all off the hook last year. We're going to beat you. And then he beat poop down that man's leg. GOAT conversation over. Top 3 over. Top 5 over. Just for the aura farming. Just for the aura farming of Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan don't even talk. We don't even see Tim Duncan talk. But he had to talk to LeBron, though. He talked to that man's soul. Told that, hey, y'all got that one last year. That's cool. We gonna whoop y'all this year. And proceeded to blow y'all out every game. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. James, appreciate the $5 super chat. LeBron is 4-6 in the finals in 23 seasons. Jordan is 6-0 in the finals. No game 7s in 15 seasons. Is there any other stat that matters? That's what that winning is the only thing that matters. These stats are nothing. Vinny Testaverde got great stats because he played a long time. Cal Ripken got great stats. He played a long time. It's on the biggest stage, the moments, that's what matters. If you don't have the moments, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. On you, Bleacher.
Shout out to Chess Block 09 said LeBron went to a team that he went to when Jaylen Brown was talking crazy about LeBron's son. He went to that team. With that team.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, Jay Lewis, you were. Hold on. Jay Lewis, you 100% right. Hold on 1 second, Jay Lewis. You 100% right. Ab, I told you that was he was mad about getting his cookies taken. Getting his cookies taken. Pride always win. Run, Bron, run. That ghost is right behind you. Right, that's what I'm saying. He's still chasing ghosts, bro. That's the problem. He's still chasing ghosts. You can't. That's the thing. And the more he mess up and the longer he play, the more Jordan's lure gets bigger. It gets bigger and bigger the more he fails. You got swept again. So we going to kick dirt on you for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, the longer, like, if this fails, if this 76ers experiment fails.
No. And you know what they're saying? They're going to probably blame Maxey. They're going to probably blame him.
Then they're going to blame everybody else.
They're They gonna play anybody else, or they probably need a new coach, or they probably trade some players away,
Right.
or I'm not gonna sign this. I'm not gonna take the option if you don't get rid of this player, or whatever.
Here comes Prot. Hold on, here comes Prot.
Here comes Prot. You go ahead.
Hey, hold on, let me bring in Prot. Hold on 1 second. What, Prot? Go ahead, Prot. It's on you.
Come on, y'all. Enough of the slander. Enough is enough. Enough of the man.
I knew I was gonna get him in here.
This is too much. This is getting absurd. This is getting way to the left. I don't mind a little hating every now and then, but this is going off the rails right here. Look, LeBron James is easily top 4, top 3.
I knew he was gonna like that. He was gonna take the, you know what? This is the thing. Prot got more pride than LeBron James. He wasn't gonna sit here just let me keep talking without coming out here and saying something. This is what I'm saying. You got more character than the player you defended. Just let that sink in.
Look, I said LeBron James ungoated himself because he switched teams, but that's it. All that other stuff you talking is nonsense. Everything else is nonsense. He ain't ungoated himself because of anything else, but he keeps switching teams. That's it. That's all. Ain't nothing in that man's record saying he ain't a goat of the basketball. Ain't nothing. You can't. It's nothing there. You have a very weak argument. Very weak. Because I can't do nothing LeBron can do, so that's why he not the GOAT.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm saying
copy LeBron moves.
No, okay. LeBron. Do you know what LeBron is? This is no disrespect. I think this is a great analogy. LeBron James is Emmitt Smith.
I can see that.
And I think that's it. Yeah, I feel like that's the easiest way. Yeah, I feel like that's the easiest way to explain how I feel. I would say he's Emmitt Smith. And that's no disrespect.
LeBron James ain't got a deep bag, but he's a precise ball player. You can't.
Right,
you can't
but that's the same with Emmitt Smith. He didn't have a lot of
Peyton Manning. Yeah. I mean, I heard you not. I don't even like Peyton Manning, but you can't say that Peyton Manning wasn't a beast. He was
a beast. He was a regular season quarterback.
If you redraft all the quarterbacks and you put Peyton Manning, there's very few quarterbacks being selected above Peyton Manning. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I agree.
Who you gonna take besides Tom Brady?
Aaron Rodgers.
Give me Peyton Manning.
You give me Aaron Rodgers. No, you give me Aaron Rodgers.
Manning all day. Give me Peyton Manning all day. What has Aaron Rodgers did that Peyton Manning can't do?
He can't pass on the move. He has no mobility.
He's way more proficient in passing.
No, he's not.
What you mean?
Look at Rodgers. Rodgers went 10 years without throwing 10 picks.
He was a killer, man. That dude was throwing 80, 60 touchdown passes. He was killing.
You know who Tom Brady said his favorite quarterback was? You know Tom Brady said his favorite quarterback is or was?
To throw the ball was Aaron Rodgers, but that don't mean he was better than him. Do you think Tom Brady think Aaron Rodgers is better than him?
No, I'm not saying that, but for him to say that
don't mean nothing.
No, but for him to
didn't mean nothing.
What it means is that he respects how cold.
He said he has a better arm talent than all the quarterbacks he's seen. But that doesn't mean he's better than Peyton Manning. Those are two different things.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm taking Aaron Rodgers because of the mobility. I'm taking in arm strength and being able to throw on the move. For those three accurately, I'm taking Aaron Rodgers. I'm
taking Peyton Manning because I've seen more out of Peyton Manning than Aaron Rodgers, to be honest with you. And I'm a Packers fan.
This is almost another conversation.
I've seen more out of Peyton Manning.
Hey, hold on. Real quick. Hold on. We got to have it in the chat. We got to have him show in the chat. Damn, I knew a Prot was about to get active. Hold on 1 second. Hey, in the chat. Who would y'all take, Peyton Manning or Aaron Rodgers? I think you can't go wrong either way. I'm leaning Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I'm leaning Aaron Rodgers just because of the mobility factor.
Aaron Rodgers.
Peyton Manning was one of the best pocket quarterbacks you've ever seen in your life.
I mean, I won't disagree with that.
I agree.
A surgeon.
But so was Drew Brees.
He was better than Drew Brees. He was better than Drew Brees. Come on, y'all. Peyton Manning was better than Drew Brees. Peyton Manning was better than Drew Brees. Now this is where we get lost. Nobody's taking Drew Brees over Peyton Manning. That's not happening. That's just not happening.
See, I'm telling Tom Brady. Yeah, we're saying no. Tom Brady is already the selection. We already know that.
Tom Brady's the GOAT. No doubt about it.
He's a lot of people's GOAT. My GOAT is always gonna kind of be Joe Montana. I have my reasons. He never lost in the Super Bowl. He has outstanding moments, and he never needed a field goal kicker. Those are my reasons that I consider Joe Cool the GOAT. And the people he beat in the finals were other kings. He slayed other kings. He was Troy. He took John Elway head off. I'm just saying, if we want to keep a buck, that's the GOAT to me. It's still Joe Cool. He has been the truth since college. He's had moments since college. The pass in Notre Dame, the early pass to Dwight Clark, the drive against the Bengals. Joe Cool was the truth, and he played in the most difficult era ever in the NFL. Reggie White,
but he had
Lawrence
the best
Taylor.
team, though. He had one of the greatest wide receivers alive.
True.
His whole career almost.
True. You got to have some talent, though.
Tom Brady never had something like that. He had Randy Moss. I went over Randy Moss for 2 years. That's it.
No, they had I'll say this. They had the perfect system for Tom Brady, where it was almost like it was like a computer, and they had a whole bunch of USB ports, and you could just plug and play. That they had a perfect system. That's what I will say. They were the perfect marriage of Tom Brady and the coach. I can't remember his name.
Tom Brady came in a legend, though. Like, I'm gonna say, Tom Brady. I remember when he first played. He came in doing legendary stuff, and it never stopped. It never stopped. He came in on Oakland when Drew Brees got knocked out the game, and he put him up top. And
I understand that. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it started with Joe Cool in college at a major school, Notre Dame. He did it there. And then he immediately did it in the pros. It wasn't he immediately got the ball. Hey, you the truth. You here. We didn't have to figure out he was the truth. We already knew. We saw it. That's what I'm going to give Joe Montana the edge. He came in the truth and still was the truth.
I don't know, man. Tom Brady is LeBron James with more rings. It's just simple as that. He dominated the league for 10 straight years, but he won more in the end. That's the difference between him and LeBron James. The main difference, probably the only difference. You know what I mean? Because you ain't like, I want Tom Brady arm strength. You're not saying that because there's more arm talent. There's more accurate quarterback. His mobility, he's not the more mobile quarterback than anybody.
Right.
So to me, him and Tom Brady and LeBron James mirror, but Tom Brady's of course more clutch. Clearly.
Right.
So my thing is, if you're gonna hate on LeBron James, you only hate on him because he had a bad record in the finals. That's the only caveat.
No. The other caveat.
That's it.
No. It's not just
the fact that he switched teams.
No,
that's it.
My thing is, for great players, we remember great players for their moments of being great. I don't think he has a lot of moments of being great on the biggest stage. The only thing, you've been to the finals 10 times and your biggest moment is a block from behind? Like, come on, man. Where were you? Where were you at?
Average of 40-point triple.
No. We're not talking about that. I'm talking about moments.
Let's not talk about what he really did the whole series, which was dominate the whole series, be the best player on the court by far the whole series. Let's not talk about that. Let's just talk about the one play he didn't. We wanted to see from him, but he had 40. But we didn't care about the 40 points every game. 40-point triple double every single game. We ain't gonna talk about that though. We're gonna leave that out.
Yeah, we are gonna leave that out.
Because you start creating a narrative that don't even make
sense.
That's
empty stats.
That don't make sense.
It's empty stats, just like Jordan. He scored 63, but they lost.
I might as well crown Robert Horry. Then he made a lot of cut shots.
He has no stats though. It's about greatness, being the GOAT. Let me ask you this: what do people remember Derek Jeter for?
Getting clutch hits, but he was consistently a star though. He was consistently all-star. He wasn't the best player. To me, he's not the best player. He was never the best player. But he's in New York. But he's also in New York, though. So it's a whole different thing. If he was in Milwaukee, nobody would be talking about Derek Jeter.
I'm not going to say all that now. I'm not going to say all that.
Hey,
Bleacher, you got to help me with the baseball. I'm not going to say.
They would consider him Robert Yount. They'd be talking. He had a Robert Yount career, but he was in New York. Simple as that.
Come on, Prot. Hey, come on. Prot is wild. Prot.
But you know, what did he do that wowed you?
Prot. What I'm saying
you know
is he batted over 300. He was a good shortstop, batted over 300, and his big thing is what is important to me is when they needed him most is when he came through. He could have been 0 for 4 in that game, but he got the home run to win the game. That's what I want to see in my superstar. I need to see you come up clutch. I need to see you make the play. He doesn't do it. He avoids it. He avoids it like the plague. That's all I'm saying.
When you compare Lakers superstars to what Miami, it's apples to oranges. The Lakers have when Magic, when Jabbar was there, they was always stacked. Overly stacked. Every year. Overly stacked. Plenty of Hall of Famers. So how can you say that somebody that has plenty of Hall of Famers on their team, overwhelming favorites every year, is a GOAT? Right. That's why I'm downgrading LeBron as a GOAT. I say that's why I'm downgrading LeBron as a GOAT.
76ers was stacked. The 76ers were stacked back then. They only won one chip.
They weren't stacked like the Lakers. Nobody was stacked. Like everybody knows the Lakers was always getting the players. They still kind of always get the players. You know what I mean? But how did they get Luka? Exactly. That Lakers were getting Luka, Jordan, whoever else every year. Every year for like 10 years. Are we lying?
No, hold on 1 second. I'm just reading stuff from Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool standing on business. He don't think players about to go down there and play with Miami. He don't believe in the Heat culture. Because he's like, why wouldn't like people want to sign down there now after they already got Giannis? Like, what's the holdup? They got Giannis, they got Bam. Why aren't players, and everybody talks about the Heat culture in Miami. So why wouldn't players now want to flock to play with Giannis? And why are players already saying, like KCP, that he wants to go to the 76ers? So is the Heat culture, is that just a mystique? Is that still a thing? No. Because if so, why aren't players trying to go play with Giannis now?
I would say the Heat culture is not about players going to play with them, though. It's never been about that. It's about the way they play basketball.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
You know, so the Heat culture to me ain't never been about a whole bunch of people joining up. That was a LeBron thing. That was a LeBron thing only. Once LeBron left, that thing went away because that was never the Heat culture. The Heat culture is how they play basketball, period. You know what I mean? They have a certain way of playing hard defense and being a grounded-out team. They've been like that since Alonzo Mourning, since Tim Hardaway. They've been like that. That's the Heat culture. So people will come out of Miami, but they know they got to play hard basketball, so they get certain type of players. It ain't that they got to get every superstar. They don't even want every superstar. They ain't even really want Dame.
Right. They Thank you, Jeff.
If you're gonna be, I know. I mean, but what wowed you about him? A couple clutch hits? Please stop it. He was the most overrated player in the history of basketball.
Oh my God!
The stats don't lie. The most overrated player in the history of baseball. He was just a Yankee.
See,
he was just a Yankee.
Now he was talking about I was going left. I was going. The audacity. The audacity to say I was going left after this comment. Yo, Prot, I can't even help you. They gonna come for you, bro. They gonna come for you, bro.
He a good player. Alex Rodriguez was there. He always had a stacked team, man. The Yankees always have a stacked team, man. Everybody know that. That's like the Dodgers right now. The Dodgers always have a super stacked team.
No conversation with that, man.
They do it. The Yankees and Dodgers doing the same thing. So, but Miami gonna get the players they want because they're gonna get the players they want because it's Miami. So, but when you go to Miami, what you gotta do? You gotta get body fat. You gotta get all this, stuff. Players ain't trying to do that. Everybody ain't trying to do that. So, that's Miami Heat culture. Nobody getting their body fat check. Please report. You get your body fat check? You want to know when they check your body fat? You look like
that's you know who else is Chip Kelly? Remember? That's what messed up the Eagles. They was doing all that craziness.
Yeah, nope. They don't want to. A lot of players don't want to do that. That's why I'm trying to figure out what Bobby Porter's gonna do.
Bobby Porter. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting about Bobby. Low key, I be forgetting about Bobby. Oh, Bobby.
They're It's gonna be the leanest you ever seen by
Right.
reporters.
But let me ask y'all a
Like,
serious question. Even though I, bowing on LeBron, having fun, just getting in the
yeah, it's
algorithm. I'm just riding the wave of the LeBron stuff, But I got a bomb on. I'm
no, but
promising.
I'm with you on LeBron.
Yeah.
I believe
But
he took himself out the GOAT conversation
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. But my question
we
is,
can't talk about GOAT no more.
right? My question is this the most entertaining NBA offseason in at least 20 years? I don't remember an offseason in the NBA being this
I
entertaining.
would say this is more entertaining than actual season.
Yeah, then I by the butt. Yeah, that's crazy.
I agree.
Are you
It's
co-sign?
like it's like an arms race. It's like teams is just loading up. Everybody getting restructured. Everybody building a new.
Yo, get the lights. He said it's an arms race. Come on, bro.
They building up their new team. Everybody stacking up. But the real issue is the Spurs probably gonna win it anyway. Because Wemby is a big arm. He's a big gun.
And he seems motivated. He seems a little angry about not winning his chip. He seemed angry.
See, that's the thing about what LeBron doing in these teams that stack up. Here's the problem with that. What you gonna do when a Wemby ascends, a Dylan Harper ascends, and Stephen Castle? He already grew 2 inches. So my thing is, that's all you, Stephen Castle. He's 6'8" now.
What?
Yeah. So what you gonna do with them dudes? Because they're gonna be better next year, and they wasn't as good as they was gonna be, and they already were in the finals.
Wow.
So you can stack up and be right.
Right.
What you gonna do? But fall apart before the end of the season.
Hold on 1 second. Let me tap in Bshack. Hold on 1 second. Let me tap in. What up, Bshack?
Oh no, here we go.
What's up, man?
So I know you heard everything going on.
You talking about the Derek Jeter?
I know he's talking about Derek. Explain it before you go into anything else. Can you please explain the greatness of Derek Jeter and his impact to the Yankees and New York?
Hey, the look on your face with the stain, man.
I mean, where did this come from? As I wasn't listening.
Prot, can you please repeat your earlier comment? He was
one of the more overrated players I heard is Derek Jeter.
And
because I don't see when I watched him, I was never impressed. Never. I saw Barry Bonds. I just was in the pride. I didn't get it. So I know they're gonna hype up anybody in New York Yankees. That's what they do. So, I just never got it.
I don't even know how to respond to that, man. I mean, it's like did you see the respect
about him, though?
Did you see the Nike respect commercials? Did you see? Yeah, but it. Oh my goodness! You don't understand the level of leadership, consistency, the clutch gene, the classic plays when the team needed him the most, the times when he put his body on the line. Remember, he ran into the stands and basically ran his face into a pole to get a foul ball. Come on, man! Alex Rodriguez had to change his position when he came to the Yankees. He was a shortstop. He said, "Nah, I go to third base because Jeter's the king of New York." Derek Jeter is the most respected athlete. He's not the best athlete in history of New York. He's not the most spectacular, but he is the most respected and revered. Period. My favorite baseball player of all time is Reggie Jackson, who came to the Yankees in 1977 and rocked New York. But Derek Jeter started his career in the farm system. Ended up with one of the greatest retirements and swan songs ever, man. You just can't get no controversies, no issues.
That's probably what
anybody who wanted any cachet when it came to the Yankees had to go through Jeter. Jeter could open his mouth and stop. He can, if somebody was having issues on the Yankees, all you'd have to do is stand up and say, leave him alone. Derek Jeter is basically Malcolm X when he went outside and went like this with his finger.
Yo!
Remember that? That's Derek Jeter.
Hey, Prot had to sit back in his chair. Hear that? Interesting. All right, then the next one. I agree with you.
And that's what I thought it was.
That's
what I thought it was. But talent-wise, I just didn't see it. So
and that's a fair. That's fair. But as far as the leadership, his intangibles is what made him great. His intangibles. But Bshack, we want your thoughts though with the fresh off the press LeBron going to the Sixers. Your thoughts on that? And do you think the Heat are in trouble as well since they're not getting any players yet? But first the Sixers.
First of all that stuff that Rich Paul was throwing out was a bunch of junk. LeBron is ring chaser. This doesn't benefit his family. This don't benefit his family. This ain't about golf. All that stuff they threw out was a bunch of bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
It's about ring chasing. That's all this is. There's no relation to LeBron and Philly. Philly is even. I watched the Sports Reporter show. If you don't know what the Sports Reporter show is, it's a classic show that's going back for years, and they usually have sports writers from the different cities. So there's a sports writer from Miami, Cleveland, and Philly, and they asked him at the end of the show, "Bottom line, where do you think he's going?" The Miami guy said, I think he's coming to Miami. The Cleveland guy said, I think he's coming to Cleveland. The Philly guy said, I don't know where he's going, but he's not coming here. That's what the Philly guy said. Nobody thought this was going to happen. Because as the one team where it's like, I mean, someone did an exercise where they added up the usage rate of all those players, and it was somewhere like 140 something percent. It's like he's going to the right coattails, man. That's what he's gonna do. And I'm saying, another team. He should have ended his career with a team that he's played with before. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
But this looks desperate. To me, this cheapens the gravitas of who he is.
That's what.
Now another side said if he wins, I heard Charles Barkley and Stephen A. them talking. Charles Barkley said if he wins the next 2 championships in a row, he might have to be considered the GOAT. To win championships with 4 different teams and at this stage of his career. But I don't know if that's the case because you're not a major player no more.
Yeah, you're not
driving the bus.
Right.
So okay, now you want to talk about the Miami Heat. The narrative has swung toward Miami. The people in Miami were pretty much. There was a guy that came on today that writes for the paper down here that said he had inside information that they were headed toward the Heat. I personally think that situation that happened with the social media turned LeBron away.
100%.
Yep. I said
because he's so narcissistic about owning the narrative. That guy, whoever's over that was fired.
Yeah, fired. Yep.
So it's a disappointment. Now they're turning their attention to either getting DeRozan or Levine or Clay, hopefully in a buyout. Or possibly more than one of them. So it's a disappointment, no doubt, the folks here in Miami, but they're trying to quickly turn the page and say, this was supposed to be Giannis' shine anyway.
Right.
And they're trying to turn the page from that. So
look at this. Look at this right here. No Stray said Philly is Kobe hometown. He signed on the 24th for $8 million. Come on, bro. Come on. What's wrong with you? No Strays. What's wrong with you, bro?
Come on.
Man, no. And we were saying earlier two Bshack.
I
Go
don't think it's gonna
ahead.
be sweet.
You don't think it's gonna be sweet?
I don't think it's gonna be sweet for Philly. They got a lot of broken parts.
Yeah.
LeBron's a broken part. Embiid's definitely a broken part. So where you still gonna come down to Maxey and Edgecombe to me, and Jaylen Brown. That's a lot, but that might still not be enough because I don't trust Embiid to make it through the whole year.
But think of the psychology
Who's
of
scared
it.
of LeBron?
The team. But just think about this for a second, y'all. The team for the last 7-8 years was Embiid's.
Mm-hmm.
Now Maxey comes. Last couple of years, they said you're the number one option, right? So Embiid, not too long ago, number one option. Last couple of years, definitely last year, Maxey. Jaylen Brown comes there, and he's made it known he wants to be a number one. And now you've got an historic, all-time great player, LeBron, coming there. They're gonna have a problem trying to figure out the pecking order.
The only way this works is LeBron averages 15, 8, and 8. That's the only way this works. He cannot average 20 on this team. He has to average 15, 8, and 8. Somewhere in there.
I can see him doing that. I actually can see him doing that. But
that makes the most sense.
The ball out of Maxey's hand. He's gonna take the ball out of Maxey's hand for sure.
But how can you do that? Maxey is most effective with the ball.
But that's my point.
That's what I'm saying.
LeBron plays basketball. So
is Maxey gonna be a spot up shooter? What are we talking about? You can't make Maxey a spot up.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's what he's gonna be forced to do then.
LeBron wasn't that bad with Luka though, so you know if he can do it with Luka, he probably can do it with Maxey.
But that's the thing though. It was just him and Luka, and he could worry about. But now you got Jaylen Brown, Maxey, and Edgecombe. They all gonna want to get their shots, bro. So
it's a good.
And those three guys will want to run, and Embiid and LeBron want to walk it up. I know LeBron can move the ball fast with the pass,
right?
But really, man, at this point, he's a half-court player. And when they said last year he was one of the top players in fast break points, that's what they say. But I don't know, man. I just think that again, Maxey needs the ball. His game is speed, man. Once you take the ball out of Maxey's hand, the whole team becomes slower.
Right.
And what are they going to do against set defenses? They probably do better pushing the ball up against defense that yet to be set. So I don't know really how this is going to work, man, because you got Embiid and Jaylen Brown who have sensitive egos. Both of them have sensitive egos.
Agreed.
So I don't know, man. This is kind of now they just signed what's his name? The shooter.
KCP. He coming,
KCP, man. And now I saw something. I know
they already got Anthony Simons. Don't forget they got Anthony Simons too.
Who?
Yeah, they kind of loaded.
The Sixers.
They kind of loaded. Now I saw a report. I couldn't verify it that they hired Jason Kidd as an assistant coach. Is that true?
Oh, that I don't know. I wouldn't.
Okay, I saw one report.
Wow.
I don't know if it was true or not.
Wow.
But that makes sense because LeBron loves Kidd.
Right. That I do know.
Check that out. I don't know. Is he?
Oh no, they just talking about KCP.
Okay.
But they're loaded. But y'all gotta, KCP.
That's too much. It'll get them through the regular season, but in the playoffs, it really is gonna come.
How are they gonna have a rotation with everybody that should be like the whole team is full of starters
in the playoffs? So it's gonna come down to your best players on the court, and they got some talented players. And super talented.
They're the most talented team in the NBA to me right now. One of the most talented. I still think the Spurs got more cumulative.
And not work. That's what I'm saying. We've seen it happen plenty of times. It just don't work.
Yeah, with the Lakers.
The first year.
Yeah.
Especially the first year. So good luck on it working because the best team, is gonna win regardless. You know, LeBron is 43 years old, about to be 43 years old.
Facts.
That means something. I don't care what nobody say.
Yo, hey, Prot,
Bring him
He's
to
been in
work.
his
Put him in
bag
a
today.
cycle every day. Bring him every day because he's 43. Come on now. It ain't finna hold up like Embiid never hold up. So make them boys work. I don't care what you say. LeBron 43. He gonna break down before the end of the year.
Yeah, he's definitely not a
Gonna be out.
liability, Pickle Luke.
He
We're
gonna
just saying
be out
it's a
30
lot of
games.
talent. Yeah, it's just a lot of talent on that team. How do you make everyone happy? That's the thing. I mean, Maxey's an all-star. You don't think he want to be an all-star again? You don't think Jaylen Brown want to be an MVP candidate again? You don't think Embiid got delusions of grandeur that he's still MVP caliber player? How is Nick Nurse gonna manage all of these personalities?
And the personality is just crazy because Embiid got a super strong personality. LeBron, you got Jaylen Brown. These people finna clash, and you already can see it coming.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Well, they definitely got
They
the
ain't necessarily
talent
get
though.
along anyway. None of them.
They got the talent. They got the talent,
Right.
and I couldn't verify the kid thing. It's
Right.
probably not true, but they definitely have the talent. Um, but I'm telling you, man, the East this year, about 3 or 4 players that came over from the West to the East.
The East is different now, yeah.
I think the conferences are even now because Kawhi's coming over, LeBron's coming over. Probably a couple of these dudes from these buyouts are coming over.
Right.
There was a couple others I thought of, I heard I remembered I thought about today. But the East is probably on par with
The West
because
now.
it's kind of hard to figure out who's going to be the top 10 in the East.
I agree.
I think the only way you can assure that is like in the top 3. I mean, just talent wise, you gotta say Philly. Um, I think the Detroit, it gotta be weaker.
Yeah, they gotta be weaker.
Yeah, gotta be weaker.
Trade
When they get better, it's as if Asar gets better. Like,
oh yeah, that's it.
If he stay where he at, then
they don't have a second scorer. That's the problem with Detroit.
Yeah, the Knicks gonna be up. The Knicks, Philly, I, and I mean, I just out of respect, you gotta put Cleveland up
Right.
there.
Agreed.
Those have been the top 3 teams. Everybody else, I can't. You know, we don't really know. I do think the Heat gonna finish in the top. In the top.
I can see them at 5, 4 or
6.
5, 4 or 5.
Yeah, 5, 6, between 4 and 6. I think somewhere.
Yeah,
in there
Boston will
because
be decent. Boston will be in the playoffs. I won't
they'll
disrespect
be
them.
in the play. They'll be in the playoffs. I mean, I'm interested to see what the Wizards gonna look like.
True.
Even
Even Atlanta. Even
the
Atlanta.
Wizards, yep.
And the Indiana. Indiana gonna get a healthy Tyrese Halliburton back, and they had some lottery picks.
I got a question about what. How can Halliburton take them from not making the playoff? Is he that good? He got to have some talent around him.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Maybe
I ain't
he
like
that good at
Halliburton in
what
the
he do.
first place. We'll see, man. I ain't like having him in the first place, man. But I mean, it's gonna be an interesting season, man. It really is, and I think the Bucks gonna surprise some people.
100%.
I think we're gonna have
100%.
nights where they beat teams that don't expect. If they play hard, if they're gonna win some games just by playing hard, man, because they got talent. It's just young talent. It's just talent that's still developing, but
Right.
they don't have a team full of scrubs.
True. Oh, Charlotte too. Charlotte is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting season, man. It really is,
I
man.
think this
And,
crazy offseason is preparing to make a crazy regular season. It's just the momentum is headed for it. I think it's gonna be things we don't expect to happen this coming season. It's gonna be some dark horse to come out of nowhere, or some player that got drafted is gonna be epic or so. I think something crazy is gonna happen this coming season. It's just so much that's been wild in the offseason for multiple teams. I just feel like the regular season gonna be wild too.
I mean, I just think that you can't discount.
Before you came on, I said that
everybody moving, but my money's on the Spurs. To be honest with you, you don't go from where you at and go. They're not going to get worse. And
They
God
got
forbid,
yeah. There you right.
God forbid Wemby gets better.
Right.
And Castle gets better. And Harper gets better. That's a
Right.
formidable big
De'Aaron
three.
Fox
I
does
don't care how many
anything
people.
because they lost that
Who?
finals because of De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is still. I forgot all about him. And they picked up some people like a power forward, and
Right.
so I mean, all they really needed was a power forward.
They need a couple backup bigs. They got the wings and guards. They don't have no bigs.
Yeah, they needed a backup.
Cornet is not gonna do it. Yeah, Cornet is not gonna do it.
Cornet was. They get better. My boy didn't grew 2 inches, so
yeah.
He no longer a guard. He a small forward.
Did you hear about that, Bshack? So Castle is 6'8" now.
What do you mean 6'8"?
6'8"?
What was he last year?
6'6", 6. Yeah.
Man, didn't they say the Heat? I mean the Sixers added 2 inches to LeBron too.
Maybe
That
no.
LeBron was 6'8" last year. Now this year, the Sixers listed him as 6'6", like
11.
6
Let me see.
9,
6'10" or 6'11".
Interesting.
I don't know, man.
They
People be playing
that,
these heights, man.
Him and Cooper Flag
both grew.
Now 7 feet tall.
Yeah, they said they both grew because they still young, so they both grew.
Cooper, I can see it with Cooper. With Castle though,
that's what they said.
That's what they. Now, if that's true, how do you feel? How does that impact how you feel? Even though it's just a height, but with his defense, you know what I mean? Like
Castle was a starting point guard, right?
Yeah.
6'8".
Mm-hmm. He was already 6'6", 6'7" anyway. He was already.
As long as you don't do some mobility, man. I never seen defense like I saw the backcourt defense like I saw
with the Spurs.
Well. I'm gonna say this: that they were allowed to play.
Okay.
I don't think it's that others can't play that type of defense. They're not usually allowed to play like that.
Good looking, Mr. Cole.
They were most of that contact is fouls in the regular season.
Right. I agree.
So if you allow dudes to play defense like that, I think you would get more guys playing defense. But if you want to, but if you have referees going to blow the whistle every time you touch someone, they're not going to risk getting unnecessary fouls on them. Now, I'm not saying they're not good defensive players because you can tell they move their feet and all that type of stuff. But if you eat your whistle, you give them a distinct advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, OKC can play defense like that too, but I think the Spurs are much more physical, man.
Right. They're definitely
physical, man.
They almost play defense like Detroit, where Detroit is allowed to be physical like that. That's the way they play. Maybe even more physical.
I'm gonna say like Detroit used to play. They're allowed to play like Detroit used to play defense.
But I would say like if dude is 6'8", he's a small forward. You can plug him in a small forward. He'll be a forward. That you can put him, De'Aaron Fox and Harper as starting. And it'll be you have size still. You have a lot of size on the court. So, they might be, in a position where they're gonna be tough to deal with. And dude is super athletic. So they might be can't jump out the gym. Right. They jump out the gym at 6'6".
Right.
So he projects small forward if he sees that.
And Dylan Harper is a superstar waiting to happen.
Yeah.
He got all the tools. I don't even talk about players like that. He is a superstar. He's on the tarmac. They just got to put him in the plane. He is on the tarmac.
No doubt. That's a sure thing.
That's a sure thing.
And here's what I like to say. What's that black coach years ago? It wasn't Nolan Richardson. It was the other guy that they caught on a phone call. He said he sent the goon in. The kid came in and broke a kid's arm in a college game.
Oh, you're talking about the dude from not Was it Temple?
It could have been Temple. He said he sent the goon in. Let me tell you something.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Yeah. No. The dude from Temple, the old dude from Temple. They got into it with he got into it with the Calipari. Yeah,
That's right. Him.
He ran into the press conference on some WWE.
I
kill you and all that. Yeah.
That's
Damn.
him.
Right.
That's him.
Help us, chat.
I said that to say this. I wish someone would send in someone from the end of the bench and cold clock Wemby. Because Wemby was getting away with crazy stuff. He was elbowing dudes.
Throwing cats.
He tossed Jaylen Brunson. So he needs to get clocked once. Say, yo, this is the NBA, man. You ain't just gonna come in here. You skinny as a rail. Gonna come in here like hitting dudes and stuff like that. Nah, man. Someone need to lay him out once. Just let you know you ain't running like that.
But think about this. They got a foreign dude getting physical with them like that. Think about that. That's a foreign dude being physical with y'all. That shows y'all how soft this new era of NBA is. That man weighed 210 soaking wet, and he coming in here elbowing y'all, throwing y'all to the ground, smacking y'all in the back of the head, wetting y'all baldies, doing all of that with no resistance. Ain't nobody even put a finger in his face. Ain't nobody even did this.
I want to see him do that to Isaiah Thomas, man. Isaiah Stewart. That's what I want to see him do that to.
I think he get busy. I just think he like that. I'm just gonna give him his credit. I just think he like that. I'm for real. I think he like Wemby.
I feel like if he
ain't no French dude gonna come over here.
Okay. The league in trouble.
Okay.
Any stronger Bshack, the league in trouble.
Man.
He's gonna be slamming dudes.
I'm telling you. He liked the contact. He shouldn't. But he liked the You see when he get to Chet, he elbowing him, shoulder bumping him, doing all of that. He's the bully. He's the bully.
He don't get no credit for doing that to Chet. He don't get no credit. Because Chet don't got no heart.
He wasn't doing it. He was doing it to New York.
Doing it to New York. That's what I'm saying. He's the bully. Yeah, he's the bully. Think about a freshman.
And what happened when he got off the bus? Trying to go to the hotel. New York fans said, "Oh, you gonna do this to our players? We got you." Throw some eggs at your head.
Mr. Cool co-signing you, Bshack. Shout out to Mr. Cool, the living legend. It's gonna be interesting though.
He was dirty though. He was dirty, but I was surprised.
Right.
He had it in him.
I think he really had it in him. And that's what you missing, Bshack. You're not looking at it from that perspective. He got a little mean streak. Yeah, he got some. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Man, but you gotta check it, man. You can't just let him just,
Bshack, if he get in that weight room, ain't no checking it.
It ain't no check, right?
You're gonna have a hard time checking it. You're gonna turn the car alone and start elbowing knees down the lane. It's gonna be right for everybody.
He's still figuring it out. He's still figuring it out.
That's what you said about Giannis. That's what you said about Giannis. Giannis got big. He was coming down the middle of the court, pushing people out the way, running them over. He was like, do something. He was like, Giannis, but he ain't big like that. He ain't swole like that. You ain't gonna be skinny and push me around. That ain't gonna happen. I mean, I can't let no one with no chest muscles, man, no biceps or triceps. Okay, I told you all, you ain't gonna be pushing me around.
But the thing is, he wasn't just picking. He was doing it to everybody. It was people walking past him. He'll grab their jersey or just, you know what I'm saying, do a little something to let him know. He makes you know he there. That's what I say he does. You feel Wemby is there. He gonna do a little something to let you know he in the building.
You ever saw that clip when the dude in the post elbowed Kareem in the ribs? And Kareem bent all the way over, went off the court. What did Kareem do when he came back? Kareem pulled back and laid him out.
Almost
Wemby is dirty, but he doesn't want smoke. I'm not gonna say dirty. I'm gonna say he's in a gray area. He's
borderline.
He's borderline. I'll say that he's very borderline. I would say that. And for that to be a French dude coming over here with that type of attitude is very interesting to me.
You want elbow someone and turn around with an innocent look on your face, like what? See, nah, man. I I'm not falling for that baby face stuff. You
Hey
throwing
man,
elbows out here.
I
You
kind of
risking
like
my
it. I kind of
livelihood.
like it. He a competitor, man. He ain't
You're
look. You
right.
push him, he give you elbows. He don't play. He just
That's
sits
what I
and
will
listen,
say.
but
Yeah, and I think
he
people
ain't
don't.
playing.
They hear the voice and they look at him. They're like, oh, he soft. But then when you watch him, you're like, oh no, it's the opposite, and it might be low key in the wrong way. Like, dude, why are you doing that to people right there? Like, is it like, why are you doing that? Like Wemby, we got to understand the reason if we want to keep it real. And I know it's a team sport, and I get all that, and things go a certain way. The only reason the Spurs do not have a championship is all on De'Aaron Fox. It's completely on De'Aaron Fox. I can't see any other way. De'Aaron Fox is getting $50 million a game, giving you 10 points. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like it was New York won that strategy wise because Wemby couldn't drive. He had no
yeah,
downhill game. If
yeah,
Wemby
that's
had
true.
downhill game, they would have beat New York. If he could just do, if he had some downhill game, New York
Like
had
he
nothing
did,
for
they
that.
shut it down after that first game.
So that's why he needed to hit the weight room
Hey,
too, because he
Right.
couldn't drive downhill at all
Because of
because he was weak. Because he was weak at
Towns.
defense.
Towns was able to body him. Towns was able to body him.
And we know Towns ain't bodying too many other people
That's a fact.
in real life. So he need to get his body together.
Uh huh.
If he'd have had any downhill game, he'd have got Towns out the game early. Because
He
Towns'
be
weakness is
is
driving
hacking.
downhill. He can't. Who?
Is Carl Anthony Towns? He's a hacker. He's a reacher. He'll
Yeah,
definitely
he'll hack
get
you when you get downhill.
right.
But
yeah.
he'd hold them jumpers all day. So
Hey, I know we talk about the NBA, but I just have to just make a couple comments about the WNBA.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice. I was actually watching the WNBA All Star Game tonight.
Okay.
Oh,
And here's what I got to say: if y'all not dunking, if y'all not like skating on people, you have no right not to play hard.
right.
When when they don't play hard, it makes the game unwatchable. Like y'all like the NBA play. What y'all doing like laughing on the court and watching people blow past you? You gotta play hard to make the game interesting. They had one person that dunked in the game. But I'm saying if you're not gonna play hard, give me some dunks, give me some reverses, give me some alley-oops. Y'all can't do that. So y'all need to play hard. And another thing about the WNBA, I am so tired of the Caitlin Clark stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been firing, I've been replying and firing at folks. It is so
Fake,
offensive to me
a fake victim.
the
Like,
way
Right.
she has been um used as a political
Tool.
puppet.
Right. She's been
yeah.
weaponized, as they like to say. That's the new
yeah.
And
buzzword. She's been
here's the thing.
weaponized.
When she flops and when she jumps in players' faces just for playing regular physical defense, and when she yells at referees, she ignites a whole group of people.
Yeah.
And those players get death threats. So I'm like, you need to calm down. You know, you want to be a rough rider, you want to be all that, but you can't take it. But yet, when you act out and wave your hands at the referees, people are scared to call techs on you because of the blowback.
Right.
And the players are like, why is she getting special treatment? She can't handle it. Get out of our league.
Right.
Yeah.
So I
She's
got,
being coddled.
I,
She's being coddled. She's totally being
Yeah.
coddled.
she being
And
coddled, man.
she's walking and she's kind of embracing it now.
Yeah.
First she was kind of
Yeah.
but now she's kind of embracing it and acting like she really deserves that
Right.
type of
Yeah.
treatment. When it's
Because
not
they
really
keep
true.
saying it. So people keep telling you the same thing and reinforcing it. You gonna start to believe
Yeah.
it.
And Bshack, she's not even the best player in that league.
Paige.
No, by
Paige Bucket.
far.
Paige Buckets is my favorite WNBA player.
Paige is cold.
Well,
Paige Beckers is the best player in the league. Even though Caitlin came out tonight and hit like 3 or 4 logo shots because there was no defense on her.
right.
They realized that if you pressure her, she'll cough the ball up. She's not efficient. She cannot play defense.
No.
And the whole
No,
MAGA group have just called. They think that she's a poster child for their cause.
Right.
It's
Facts.
Yeah,
crazy.
Go ahead,
it's
hey,
just
Bshack.
Bshack.
basketball. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. You done? Oh, go ahead, Bleacher.
Yeah, Bshack. It was I recently, since you brought that up, it was a conversation I saw, like a clip where the coach was yelling at Caitlin Clark. You gonna play some defense at all? And then she's arguing. Then next thing you know, she stayed on the bench the rest of the quarter because she it's like that's
Yeah,
it's we can't nobody can criticize her for not playing great defense. And then when we do, I try to criticize her. Oh, you just hating on her. You just hating on her. Her shine and she making WNBA better. I'm like, I
because
really.
here's the narrative. No one would watch the game if it
It
wasn't for
wasn't for
Caitlin
Caitlin
Clark. That's
Clark.
what they try to say.
Yeah,
I
Correct.
don't believe that. I don't believe it because Olivia Miles is balling.
Well, we
Got
can't take away
people
that
on
the
their own
Caitlyn hype
team.
did bring eyes onto the WNBA. Her
That
It
hype
is
from
did. It
college did
did.
brought eyes to the WNBA. Nobody was
But the
paying attention
talent's
to
already
Asia.
there.
Yeah, Asia Wilson, but they wasn't putting people in the seats.
yeah.
Yeah.
They would that's the difference, and I think that's what they're trying to say. And I can agree from that from a business perspective. That is
And
their
here's the thing. I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna touch on it. In that league, you got a really strong culture, and it's like when they do the little arm the little not the orange carpet walk. You got some look like this, and some look like that,
right.
and it's hard. It's hard. There's some marketing challenges in big parts of this country that's hard to accept all of that. And they see Caitlin Clark as a person that represents their values more.
Well,
And
she did.
so, because you got listen, you got Asia, who Bam just asked Asia's
Right.
father for her hand in marriage.
Right.
So they're probably gonna be engaged. Then you got my favorite Paige Beckers,
Right.
but kind of everybody knows that her and old girl that they just drafted
Right. They
just won
together.
the 3-point contest. Izzy, what's her
Right.
name? Uh, everybody knows that the Dallas should have drafted Olivia Miles, number
Uh-huh.
one,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but they took um old girl first. Why is her name escape me right now? They took her first because her and Paige are kind of like together.
Together. Right.
So that's kind of that's
Mhm.
that's some of the stuff that the NBA baggage they carry, but there's definitely talent in the league.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Agreed.
Definitely talent in the league.
But I think Paige
Definitely
is like an
talent.
MVP candidate. Like Paige Cole. Like I can watch
Yeah,
Paige,
she's
but
cold.
Yeah,
yeah,
she
Olivia
can
Miles too.
ball.
Yeah, like Paige ball like a dude. Like
She
I
can
watch
ball.
her. Like I'm like, damn, you doing all like
She would.
stop hezzy sham guys. Like she can do
Yeah,
it
but
all. Like whew.
tonight she was playing around. I was really upset at her tonight. She wasn't even trying to shoot. She had an open layup and like passed the ball. Like people were like, what are you doing? She didn't care about tonight, like
Mm-hmm.
winning. And that I was like, come on, man. I don't want to see that. You
Right.
are. I think she is the most talented
Talented.
person in the league
Agreed.
and all around game. And I just think that people that are on that level need to set the tone for things like All-Star games.
Yeah, it's just
So
no, that's a fair point. That and nobody's slandering Caitlin Clark. We are giving her praise for bringing eyes onto the WNBA.
Yeah,
She
but
definitely brought eyes to the WNBA. Now we're just saying that since she's brought the eyes, now she's being coddled by those same eyes, where she can do no wrong and
I
all of that,
mean,
and that's the problem.
what's the girl that came in a few years ago, the point guard. I mean, she
Sabrina.
was really good looking.
Uh,
That
mm,
that
But she just
Juju, was it Juju? No, it's not her.
no,
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 she's not
no.
there. Juju's not there yet.
Skylar
What's
Diggins.
the rapper?
Skylar Diggins.
Yeah,
Skylar,
Skylar Diggins,
yeah,
right?
oh,
Uh,
yeah.
but
Now,
crazy.
I mean, Caitlin didn't bring eyes on the league for the reason people were looking at the league when Skylar
Skylar
Diggins
Diggins.
came in,
Facts.
because because
Right. She had the look.
Caitlyn got this. She
Nah.
ain't got the look. She ain't got the look.
Look, nah. Caitlyn low key looked like a Wednesday Adams, but I'm gonna let that go though. But go ahead.
Yeah, she ain't nothing to look at.
Nah.
That's for sure.
Nah, she looked like her.
Caitlyn got some game.
Yeah, Caitlyn looked like her pops.
We know if you want to be a star, be a star. You know? Stop all that other stuff, Caitlyn. We know you good. She like, where's that? I don't know. I don't watch the WNBA, so she ain't.
I know Bshack heard that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, she did bring out. But the thing is, if she was more, it would bring more eyes. Yeah, she was attractive. Yeah, to be different. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she just
absolutely. Wouldn't be better touching.
Yeah, definitely more attention. But like, you looking like your pops, that is not helping the NBA. You know, WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't got no smooth features. No, like you just.
But she ain't claimed to be no baddie. Like, you know, she probably knows she don't look that good.
She wake up and she brush her teeth every morning. Yes, she knows. She brush her teeth every morning.
She's not delusional like Clarissa Shields, man, who thinks. I don't know what Clarissa Shields thinking, but you see the little doll she came out with, supposed to represent her little doll. That little doll is fine. I'm like, how do you think this doll look like you?
Bshack is bopping on everybody. Get him off.
Clarissa Shields, man.
This whole live is going left. This is your fault, Prot. This is your fault, Prot. This is all Prot.
Now the person to be the face of women's boxing is Baumgartner.
Oh yeah, she definitely need to be the face of women's boxing. Speaking of which, we got tonight. We were just talking about all sports, and I forget. Hey, you know, we got in a couple minutes. I'm gonna have to get off of here because I want to watch Errol Spence after his 3-year layoff, see what he do against Tim Zoo tonight on the Zone. So I'm gonna check that out in a little bit. Y'all know
he's washed, man. He's washed.
That's what it's gonna be interested.
You think he gonna get it back?
No, he done, bro. This is just the last bag, trying to go out with a win.
All you gotta do is see Errol Spence shadow boxing, man.
Yeah, he looks slow.
He's still stiff, man.
Yeah,
he ain't got no movement. He just a robot.
I agree. J. Cole.
The heavyweight.
Anthony Joshua knocked somebody out earlier today. That was you remember they +7, so they already fought. Yeah, they fought earlier. It was a fairly quick fight. He don't got a good equilibrium. He won, but he got knocked out. Like I'm just ready.
He got knocked down again tonight.
If I recall, yep, twice.
Come on, man.
He got
you got the Roy Jones Jr. syndrome, man.
Yeah, he do. He's chinny now. He don't got no chin.
Once Roy got knocked out,
it was
he was getting
Moose.
knocked cold,
This is what my brother be saying. Moose, where are you? Listen to Bshack. Yes, sir. When he lost that weight, his chin was trash. It was trash. Sometimes it just be like that. It just
when you start getting.
Hey, you on mute, Bshack?
When you start getting hit on the chin and stuff.
Let me see. Am I on mute? Hold on.
He can't hear you.
Okay, I can hear you now. Go ahead, Bshack.
I said when you start getting hit on the chin and start falling forward.
Yeah, it's a
like
wrap.
On your head, on your face.
Yeah.
You should retire, man.
Right. Crazy. Anthony Joshua though too, he got knocked out crazy. Once you get knocked out crazy a couple times, your chin, it's a wrap. It's just a wrap. Like boxing ain't, you can't play boxing. You got to protect your chin at all time. You getting these flash knockdowns and knockouts, eventually you get chinny. Roy Jones, Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder is definitely chinny after the Tyson Fury war.
Deontay Wilder, man, he got no boxing skill. He just coming winging, man. He coming with that caveman style.
He should sue his trainer. Yeah, he don't have. He ain't improved at all over all his boxing career. He never got better at anything. Like that's crazy to me. Like that. This dude right here. That's crazy to me. We got to start doing talk a little more
Ignorance.
boxing too. Packers. You know what? I've been wanting to talk about Packers, but it's been so much foolishness and wild stuff going on in the NBA. It ain't been no time. It's like a 48-hour window before somebody do something in the NBA. You got like 1 or 2 days off, and then something crazy happen. 1 or 2 days off, something else crazy happen. It's like it's been nonstop.
You know it's gonna be some more movement because some of these teams don't really make sense.
Right, and
So
they were waiting for
somebody
LeBron to go where he went. So now we should see other moves, like you said, happening now. That they were waiting for LeBron to make his decision, so now other teams can react to that decision. So it will be other movements. Yeah, the Bucks.
About Peyton Watson. Where's Peyton Watson going?
Yeah.
You know he got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
The Bucks got like 4 players they got to trade.
True.
So it's like it's gonna be a lot of trades this year because some of these teams don't make sense. They not put together right. So some of these players, it's gonna be a lot of moving until it is.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Today, if you had to get rid of Burries or your favorite player,
Ryan Rollins,
which would you get rid of today?
I'm not getting rid of Burries. Burries is way better than Rollins to me right now. Right now, he better than Rollins.
I'm telling y'all. I said the same thing.
Mr. Cole, get him. Mr. Cole, get him.
Mr. Cool, no offense, but when Burries brings the ball up the court, they're not taking his money. And that's where they leave it at. How can you be a point guard that can't bring the ball up the court? I don't believe in that. That doesn't make sense to me. You know what I mean? You cannot be a point guard and they take your money every time, so you got to pass the ball. I didn't see that happen to Burries. I saw him cooking everybody and defending everybody at the same time. That's a real star.
Monte, this dude reads defenses. He reads defense. He sees lanes that I don't know how he sees them. He sees creases in the defense. He goes left and right. He finishes off balance. Man, this kid.
Well, when you say off balance, you gotta explain that to people. Like Bshack, when he say off balance, he can jump off either foot. That's what makes a lot of players. That's what makes a lot of NBA players a little bit more special. If they can jump off either foot.
Champ.
You're right. They can only jump.
Wait until he got 4 feet on the ground.
2 foot, 1 foot.
Yeah.
I watched every summer league game because of him. And I was like, this dude real good. He ain't kind of good. He's a real star. Like I watched him. I watched Darren Peterson. And I watched
Peterson is gonna be a problem. Peterson is a
problem.
He's a future All-Star minimum.
I see him future MVP at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if he just got to be more aggressive. But you know,
and Caleb too. The Caleb Wilson, the Bulls got they got a dog. He's a dog. All he talk about is going to war. That's all he talking about. I'm putting in the work. I want to be the best ever. Blah blah blah. Why would I not?
Said?
Oh, bro, he is talking. Jordan, he is talking. But his game look crazy though. But Bshack, he obviously ain't gonna do that. But for him to believe, and you could just see the dog in him. I want it. Like he want it. Like you can see it.
So the bottom line is they didn't lie about this draft.
No, they didn't. They did because
this draft was the real deal.
Boozer's a player to me.
Yeah, Boozer.
Even Boozer's a player.
Look at the Axel cat. The Golden State got the 25-year-old.
Bshack.
Boozer
is something.
Yeah.
Man, I watched him.
Man, when I see him,
he's gonna be hard to stop.
Right.
When I see him, all I see is Mr. Fundamental, man. That's all he is, man. Mr. Fundamental.
We'll call him Tim Duncan then because he got it. He got it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, he can pass and he can shoot. He got it. He gonna be hard to stop. He bigger than everybody. He's stronger than everybody.
Right.
He gonna be hard to stop. He gonna be a real player, and he know how to win. Like
this draft is what they said it was. Just even getting down to you don't usually get down to like a 10th player like where we are, and you're still saying that that's an all-star caliber player. When is the last time that happened? Where you got down to the
remind you of who was his comp? Burry's comp.
Holiday.
Drew Holiday?
Yeah. But a little bit better offensively. and maybe a more
Who?
skilled passer. Burris. I think he
Oh,
could. Burris is like
it,
a improved model of
who's better?
Drew.
Who's better defensively? Burries or Ryan
I would.
Rollins?
I can't say yet because Burris is playing against
He's
summer
playing,
league. Ryan Rollins is a
but
good.
what
He was good defense against NBA players. So I would say
Do
Rollins
y'all
right now.
realize? Do y'all realize that Burries is an inch taller than Rollins, and he is like 35 pounds heavier?
he reminds
That's
me
what. And he's listed at 215. Rollins listed at 180, which
honestly,
to
he
me don't
reminds
look
me
that
of
much
when I saw
different. But
BJ. He reminds me of when I saw D Wade come in the league. Not as athletic, but just the aggressiveness, the confidence,
the
Right.
the know of the
shiftiness.
game. The intangibles was already there, and it was like, well, he was it was LeBron, Carmelo. Then D Wade was always just that third person, just balling.
Right.
I think that's what Burridge reminds me. He got the game that eventually people gonna have to notice him because he was so consistent in the summer league that he just got better and better.
Right.
And he got more aggressive and more confident. So when he get confident, he gonna be a hard player to stop. Because like Bshack said, he toots something. He way broader than me.
Right.
He a big dude. Like he a big dude, and he know what I was impressed by his IQ.
He's only 19, y'all. He's only 19.
And that's the thing. His right now, his IQ is already higher than Rollins.
Yeah.
So if you have Burries and you have KPJ as your point guards, you have two high IQ dudes. Rollins is I always told y'all Rollins is okay, but his IQ ain't that great, and he got away from his bread and butter, which is defense.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
he had a few of those nice games, but I mean, come on.
No, I agree.
I mean,
Yeah, this
what
is
I
the
saw was
craziest
like
off season ever. Agreed.
Burridge got winning
Easily.
intangibles because he played defense.
Mm-hmm.
Like he a dog on defense, so he don't just he like to make the right play at the right time. He don't like to just shoot the ball. You know what I mean? What I ain't like about Rollins, he got to the point he just wanted to shoot. He wouldn't even happy
Yeah.
if he wasn't scoring.
He lost
You
his
know what I mean?
identity.
That's a problem for me because you ain't even that good. So if that's gonna contribute, then you got to get rid of him because he's not good to be like, oh, if I don't shoot, it's a problem. You're not that good, bro. Like I don't care what
I don't shoot.
like.
It's a problem. It's wild.
He just not that
Now
good.
I didn't watch this episode of Locked On Bucks, but I saw a thumbnail that said Kasparas Jakut, whatever his name is the point guard of the future for the Bucks. Is he better than Burries?
No,
he's a good facilitator though. He's a true point guard.
What I saw was he struggled. He turned the ball over a lot.
Yeah.
So he got to get stronger. He think he can do things he can't do.
Yeah,
he was trying to body up people and it wasn't working. So maybe when he with better players he looked better. But he was a turnover machine in the summer league, and this the dude that played last year. So it's like
that's a little disappointing. Yeah, that's a little disappointing.
Like this dude Burris didn't have but 2 turnovers the whole summer league.
Right, the whole summer league, 2 turnovers. He's putting pressure in that guard locker room.
Wow,
damn, he putting pressure.
2 turnovers? Wow.
And one of them was suspect. I really don't want to count one of them, but it is.
Backdoor little.
Yeah, I don't even really want to count one of them. So we really could say 2, but really 1 for the whole summer league. Think about that, Bshack.
And he was second round, right?
No, that's lottery pick. Burry's lottery 10 pick.
I thought the other guy was the first round.
Are you talking about the Jet?
They both were first round.
Yeah, Nate Ament and Burry's are both first round. 10 and 13.
But Ament was picked first.
No, Ament was picked second. He 13. Burry's went 10.
Okay.
Yeah, he went 13.
Right.
And for Nate Ament, he got better as the more he played.
He did.
He got better, but he got to get in the weight room. He got to get in the weight room immediately.
For sure.
Immediately. I'm talking about now. He should be in the weight room. That's what I'm
Every time
saying.
somebody touched him,
He wasn't used to
he turned the
grown
ball
men.
over.
Yeah, grown men pushing on you is way different than somebody that's 17, 16 pushing on you. And it's just different. It's just different.
I just don't know what the Bucks gonna do because they got so many guards. They got so many players. You know, it's like how y'all have so many players. It seems like they got a lot of players, and they
Right.
all like at the same level.
Yep.
You know what
That's
I
true.
mean?
There's
So
yeah. But I think during the
like,
season, that's how they're gonna figure it out with actual gameplay. So yeah,
I don't see nowhere on this team for AJ Green, man.
and then you got AJ Green. That's what I'm saying. Like AJ Green.
AJ.
We got some trades to make. Bshack. That's my point. We got
Yeah.
AJ Green. You got to
He's
trade
at
somebody.
$10 million, man. He's at $10 million.
Somebody will take him. He a shooter.
Yeah, 10
That's a
million
movable
sounds steep,
contract.
don't it, Bshack, in today's climate?
Yeah, now these people are unloading salary, man.
Right.
This second April got people shook.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
bad.
dice.
Not the Bucks. Everybody but the Bucks.
Yeah, we way down. We got the
We
20.
need to sign.
Right. We need to sign people.
Trent,
We got
so
the
we ain't
even
stressed.
with all the stuff we did, the wave and stretch, we still got like the 21st. We only got the 21st highest payroll in the NBA. Our payroll is light now after dropping Giannis and getting Bobby
Chris
out of it.
Middleton came off the books.
Yeah, our payroll is light, even with that dead or the money from Dame.
Hey, Pronti, did you endorse the Gary Trent deal?
Man, what I was like, I'm waiting for dude to get fired. I still want to be fired for some dude. I don't get nobody. I don't want to see how I turn out. I know you just fired him because he signed him in the first place. Like, because you came up with the idea, you should be fired. I don't care what you're talking about. That's a fireable offense. Because how can you live with that contract for that production and call yourself a good GM? Like, you should be fired. Like, you wouldn't make that trade on 2K. You wouldn't sign on 2K. Like, you wouldn't sign on. Like,
Pronte,
he should be cut. He should barely be in the league.
you know, John Horst is no match for Rich Paul. You know, Rich Paul just had the whole league hemmed up. Rich Paul just stopped the schedule for the NBA from going forward until his client went. Man, John Horst, he probably had John Horst, like, he probably threatened him and said, if you go back on your word, I guarantee you'll never work in the NBA again.
As soon as if we could get rid of Giannis, because he not wishy-washy, we should say, John Horst, you going to, because you made this deal. As soon as I was on it, I found out that deal was in place. I'm like, you out of here.
Right.
You out of here. Because you got to go. Who making deals like that that's a good GM? Nobody.
Right.
Absolutely nobody. Absolutely nobody. So you out of here. You amateur league. And you look like a real amateur with this one. So, I mean, I'm like, man, I don't understand it. I'm still kind of mad. I try not to think about it.
Right, yeah.
When I go to the Bucks game this year and I see Gary Trent having to start, he can't jump 5 feet off the ground, 5 inches off the ground. He ain't crossing nobody. And he got to start. And he's 6'3". He ain't better than Burries, Tyler Hero. He ain't better than Rollins. But he and
$16 million a year.
More than all of them.
16.
Getting paid more than all of them. And we got to watch him because he getting paid, what, $60 million? Like, man, get out of here. This is insane. Like, we can't even trade him.
He's untradeable. Yeah, that's untradeable contract. That's an untradeable contract. Untradeable. 100%.
So watch this. It's gonna hurt the Bucks because he is a highly that he's not gonna have as good of a season as a lot of those guys. When they come to the table, they're gonna be like,
yeah,
they're gonna be like, that's the type of money I need right there. Mm-hmm. And they're gonna be like, okay, I'm out. Yeah. Because you got you paying this dude more than me. Look at my production.
Right.
I mean, anyone could. I don't need an agent for me to negotiate to show someone that.
Yeah, it just don't make sense. And it's not like Amara said, it's not like he tried last year. He didn't even try to play basketball last year.
Right.
He signed for that. He did not try all last year. He set and he knew he was gonna get paid, and he did nothing. That's tell you about his character right there.
He said he did nothing.
Like, he didn't even want to earn his contract.
Right.
He don't. Dude, that's the player we starting the new era off with. this contract, like I just John Horst should have been going with. He should have been going Doc Rivers because he a part of the problem. Because this is the deal. Like you said, what is Bshack? What is Rich Paul gonna do when LeBron James retires? Is he still gonna own the league like that?
No.
That's a good question.
Right.
Look, and I want to say, if I was young and Rich Paul in the room and he trying to talk crazy to John Horst, I'm like, John Horst, pull Rich Paul like, listen, like we ain't gonna do that foolishness in here. Like he had a horrible season last year.
Right. Yeah.
I'll give you maybe 1/4 of that deal, and you take a player option. That's what we're gonna be doing here.
They
like,
better than me. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Yeah. I'd have been like, I don't care what you talking about, dude. Go, I'm cutting.
I'm cutting it. Yeah.
You can tell the NBA. Yeah. You can tell the players. You can tell whoever you represent anything. I don't give a damn. I'm cutting.
But Rich Paul pulls some sort of leverage on him. Whether it was maybe just exposing John Horst to the league.
Braden Burries is a clutch.
It had to be some sort of pressure. It had to be some sort of pressure to do such a bad deal. It just had to. Wasn't no just like straight.
What was he gonna
nah,
do?
Man, he was strong arm.
He was gonna kill him. What he gonna do? What was he gonna do to him? Beat him up in the back room? Like
Prot, come on,
you
man. Prot, come on. Oh man, bro.
You know what I mean? Like what could he do to you? Like what is he gonna do to? Like
you have to fall on the sword. You have to take the risk.
Yeah. He should have fell on the sword.
You have to take the risk. You have to take the risk. Okay, you can out me. I broke my promise. But at the end of the day, when people see what you want me to pay your client, they're going to understand how I couldn't do that deal. Right. But John Horst apparently didn't have the courage or the foresight to understand I work for the Bucks. And sometimes as an agent, you got to say what you got to say at the moment. That sounds bad.
Right.
I mean,
game respect,
I don't know, man.
Look, John Horst ain't got no game. Apparently, because I'd have been like, all right, man, let's see how you do in LeBron league. He'll be gone in 2 years. Look at our players.
Right. Look at J. Cole clutches the death row of NBA. Come on, man. What's with y'all tonight, man? Come on, man. What's wrong with y'all tonight?
Like, what could possess you to sign that dude for that much money?
Yeah, that is
maybe Rich Paul treated him like Big Red treated the guy in the 5 Heartbeats. Held him over the rail.
Held him over the rail because it felt like it. So as a Bucks fan, it felt like we got held over a rail.
Right.
You signed him, you gotta keep him.
All right, let's get last words though. We're gonna start with you, Prot. Go ahead, Prot. On you.
That was the last person I wanted to be back on the team was Gary Trent. Our second highest paid player now on the team with the worst production we ever seen ever for a starting shooting guard. So you know what? I'm praying that the Bucks find a way to grow up here and still cut him. I don't want to see him on the court, to be honest with you.
Yo, Prot rare forward.
Taking no time from anybody. And that's what they gonna set us up to watch next year. Why would we want to watch Gary Trent take time from Tyler Hero, from Braden Burries, from KPJ or Rollins? That's criminal. Hell, I would rather see AJ Green.
You know what? That you're being funny, but I'm with you actually on that one. I think AJ Green is better than dude.
They're gonna have to find a way to get rid of him because that feels like somebody should protest the Bucks. I hope the league doesn't take the Bucks draft picks, but finds a way to get John Horst fired for it and rescind the contract for the fans.
Right.
Do it for the fans, NBA, because we didn't want him. They didn't do that for us. We don't know why they did that. That was a backroom deal. We tied a backroom deal, John Horst, because apparently he got what other deals do we have left that we don't know about?
Right. Probably with KPJ.
We tried to figure out all last year how AJ Green got signed for more than KPJ. So maybe we promise BJ, maybe we promise KBJ a max contract
You never
because
know.
stuff ain't making sense.
The
So
math ain't
we're gonna
mathing.
find out how bad John Horse is in the next couple years because he promised players some things that we don't even know about, apparently. And we're gonna find out what that look like. And hopefully the NBA does the job for us and investigates John Horse and gets him out of here. Because I don't want to see John Horse sign another player if this is what it's gonna look like.
Facts. Appreciate you, Pronte. On you, Bshack. Then we'll end with you, Bleacher. On you, Bshack.
Yeah, the owners and everybody, they need to snitch on John Horst like Giannis snitched on the team. They need to be like, it was him. We had no knowledge of this. He's the one who did that. Don't hold the franchise responsible for what he did.
Right.
And that'd be a good way to get him up out of here. Um, and because it was a terrible, terrible, terrible deal, man. Um, I just hate that the league has had the. I mean, I just think it's really jacked up how LeBron just held the whole league
Mm-hmm.
hostage for the last several weeks, and I think Philly. I got a feeling that they may. I don't think they're gonna be as villainous as far as the rest of the league is concerned as the Heatles were, the Miami Heat. Uh, but I think it's a lot of mixed emotions as far as how young I'm
LeBron.
how uh
LeBron.
LeBron did this, man. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be rooting hard against the Sixers, man.
Same.
I'm
Same.
rooting hard against
Fact.
them, man. And I just I'm looking forward to seeing. I hate to root for someone's failure.
Yeah.
I just want to see how this thing's gonna fall apart. Trying to put this thing together,
Right.
and as far as the Heat are concerned, I'm confessing to Bucks fan. I'm still a Bucks fan, but I am a Giannis fan,
Mm-hmm.
and I do want. I'm paying. I never knew anybody in the Heat nation. I didn't know any of the podcasts. I didn't know nothing about Heat. Nothing. I'm learning about Heat, the Heat media for the first time in my life. Um, it's just interesting to me how Giannis is like. I've never seen him show this many workouts. I've
Mm-hmm.
never seen him be this accessible like this. But I think Giannis probably feels he needs to rebuild his career and rebuild the trust in the fans that he is who he said he was. I think when he looks back on it, he's gonna see how he mishandled the
Agreed.
situation in
Well said.
Milwaukee. And because now he's
Uh,
saying he needs the Heat to get his hunger back. Like he had too many yes people around him. He needs to be coached. Then that's real talent for him to say something like that.
Agreed.
And lets him know that Milwaukee let him have his way. And he said,
but this
I think at
morning,
this stage I need to go back to, you know,
More
almost back
structure.
to the beginning how it was when I came into the league. So
No, great comment. Appreciate you, Bshack. On you, Bleacher.
um,
He was
since you
up here today.
huh?
So Giannis was up here today.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, go ahead,
Yeah.
Bleacher.
in Milwaukee,
Yeah.
he's he's everywhere, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
That
yeah.
true.
he got that private jet got some fuel and he moving.
He moving.
Definitely,
Right.
definitely.
Definitely. On you, Bleacher.
Since we go on all these sports, I'm gonna go real quick on a fan that said something about why we don't talk about the Brewers that much. The reason why we don't talk the Brewers about them much because it doesn't matter right now. It matters only one time in the
Facts.
playoffs. And right
Facts.
now,
I'm with
their
you.
roster is not even close to having something that can deal with the Dodgers right now. And we can talk about how bad the Dodgers is with their money and how they with their it's bad. You know, the league gonna have to fix that because it's gonna be a
Yeah.
lockout next year. But the reason why we know how good they are. The Brewers have been a great team last couple of years. The problem is they just don't have the pieces for pitching in the next couple. I mean, right now. Just right now, they don't have the best pitching. And for me and Antrax been talking about the pitchers they've been dealing with now for the Dodgers, it's not even playing right now. So it's just a lot of stuff that's been going on with that. So that's why we talk about the Brewers that much because it doesn't matter right now until the playoffs.
Facts.
Until
Facts.
come to the
Facts,
playoffs,
Bleacher. I'm
until
with
they
you.
go to the World Series, that's
With you on
all
that.
that matters because it just fools go at this point. Yeah, it's good. Second best record, all the wins don't mean nothing. I
We've
know it
been here
sounds
before.
cliche, doesn't mean anything right now until they go to the World Series. So that's my
Bleacher,
final word.
Bleacher, I got a question. Even though I used to play baseball, I've been disconnected from the MLB for a while.
Yeah.
I'm almost embarrassed to ask this question. When did when did the Brewers leave the American League?
At the league.
No,
Oh,
the
The
league.
American League.
the
They
league,
used to
yeah.
be.
No, and
They used to be
that's
in the
Oh,
like,
when
American
they
League
did?
50 years.
yeah, that's
Oh,
years.
Oh, a while ago.
yeah,
A
it's a
while
long
ago.
time ago.
Yeah,
A
we
Long
still
long
might
time
have
time
had
ago.
ago.
Robin Younger, Paul Molitor, or
Yeah,
Rob
that,
Deere
yeah,
during that time.
Yeah.
That might have been like the
It's been
early
over like
'90s.
10 years at least.
yeah, early
Yeah,
'90s they changed up.
yeah,
Yeah,
early '90s.
yeah, you know that?
You were saying the Dodgers. I was like, what are you talking about? The Brewers in the American League.
No, we didn't that. Hey, we gonna catch up on some baseball.
Wow.
I appreciate y'all tapping in. Now I know we gotta talk a
Man.
little baseball just for Bshack now. Yeah.
One more
All right,
thing.
y'all.
I'm with you, Bshack. I'm with you. I'm waiting for. I want the LeBron era to end, so I really want him to lose, and I want him to retire.
Yeah, that's how we gonna end it right there.
The
Salute,
league need a new face.
Right.
The league need a new operate. All this team up basketball. This era needs to
It's
end
getting
because
bad.
Man.
It's getting bad.
it's
It's
not
getting bad, man.
what I want to see in the sport. Like
I want some
LeBron,
competitiveness.
Right.
he tries to eliminate competition,
Exactly.
and then everybody's trying to eliminate competition. You know what I mean? Instead of just competing.
Right. There we go.
You know, so I'm with you. I'm with the Knicks. I'm gonna go with the Knicks.
Yeah, facts.
And I don't even like the Knicks just because they built their team the right way.
All right, boom. That's all I'm saying. Salute the Prot.
So I hope the Knicks put Philly out all day, every day.
There we go.
All right, y'all.
All right, appreciate you, Prot. Bshack. I'm gonna holler at you. All right, Bleacher. Appreciate y'all. Damn, this vibe was funny as hell. This is gonna have some very entertaining playback value. Oh, friends and family, appreciate y'all tapping in. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Y'all know how we give it up over here. Shout out to the panel. Appreciate Bshack, Bleacher, Pronte tapping in. Salute to y'all. Active in the chat. Appreciate you, Mr. Cool and Derek Stevenson, Oliver, all y'all, Mr. 414, Dre West, BKC, J. Cole, J. Lewis, all friends and family. There's Queens in the chat, Janet MOC. Always dropping jewel. This is just the best community on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. I know we was kind of all over the place today talking about Bucks, LeBron, start with LeBron, but that's just how we do over here. We just see how the conversation goes and flows. I hope y'all enjoyed the content today. If you did, please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe. We'll be going live as things happen. It seems like the NBA is super active right now, so we'll stay locked in, but we will be producing some Packers content soon as more things start getting active over there. But right now, the NBA is lit, so we're going to keep talking about it. Comment, like, subscribe, share the content. We are building. We are growing. The channel is growing. The numbers are growing. We are doing things the right way. We're not doing it the microwave way like LeBron. We doing it crock pot, taking it slow, making it count. That's how we doing it over here. All right, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, gone. That fight about to come on too. So if y'all trying to watch Errol Spence return, that's coming on soon, y'all. All right, go.